Hey, hey, hey guys! Aloha and welcome back. It is time for the fun to begin. And Jeff is already here. Yes, yes. Hey, first one into chat. You got the reward, the award, the whatever the hell it's called today. And the whole grand prize of me saying your name first. Hi, Jeff. And also, oh my gosh. So hope everyone got some time to grab some food, grab a drink, have some fun finding everything that you needed to find. Because if you're like me, it takes a few minutes to do that. I got me food. I actually ended up with mom and my brother went out for lunch today and brought home leftovers. Well, not leftovers, barbecue. Now, history here. Hawaii does not do Southern barbecue. Okay, it has taken forever. We have one or two good places, but you got to drive like far away, like 45 minutes to an hour. That's far away when you live on an island. Trust me, it's very far away. And actually, it's a little further than that. But they're really good. But they're vanilla ice cream and chocolate syrup. That sounds so good. That sounds good. And but yeah, no, this place here, Tex 808. Hey, free publicity for them. Not that anyone from the islands here, but really good Southern barbecue. So I got me some smoked turkey, and mom gave me some brisket, and they've got the best hash browns. Oh my God, they're so good. So yeah, just what I need and all, but it's good. It's worth it. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we'll do that. Hey, that girl, how you doing? Yes, we got our number 2 person here. Yes, yes, yes. And how you doing? And I love that you do kiki kiki. And also, yeah, I'm just telling everyone about all the fun of trying to get all my food together and make sure I'm set for the whole afternoon or evening. Or yeah, the sun is still up. Okay, so it's still not quite night yet. It's 5 o'clock my time. So, because that usually is one of the first questions that people do ask is, why is it sunny outside? Yeah, that's why. Actually, it's cloudy. It's not sunny, it's cloudy. We've had a kind of nice winter, what we call winter weather. We've been in the 60s or something. Let me see. What has tired as all get out, but it's already 10 p.m. Oh my gosh. See, that's the thing that gets so weird for me. You would think with you guys all being later than me, I'd have no problem going to sleep early and waking up early. That's not how it works. I'm going to sleep at 4 or 5 my time, which is like way, you guys are all going to work. I need to change that. So let me check real quick, and then I'm going to share the link. I just realized I hadn't shared the link yet with you guys if anyone's come on. But let me check out Carrot app. Carrot's web app is awesome. It's hilarious. And she's got the app itself for weather has this kind of very sarcastic sense of humor. And it comes up with the weirdest little things just out of nowhere. Hey, Rosaline. And yeah, I'm talking. Yeah. My brother always told me I was good at just talking and not saying anything. And I discovered YouTube's a great place for that. And also, anyhow, yeah, it told me that right now it's 75 degrees outside. It feels like 76, and it is 5 o'clock. And then said, if I were a character in Mortal Kombat, my fatality would involve a chainsaw, a blender, and a clown. Yeah. Like I said, I have to say, I love the Carrot app if anyone ever likes to get weather with a little bit of humor. And they have some cool games. They have this game where every day they give you a secret location and you have to find it based off of the clue. So you go into their map and you have to keep looking for it until you actually find the location. So for those people who like puzzles and games, the Carrot Weather app is definitely fun. So let me see. I am going to go ahead and get our panel link out there. And so no rush at all. I'm just putting this up in case anyone is interested. And let me I planned on doing all this before I actually started the live, but I ended up talking to mom and taking pictures of the puppies and all that. You know how that goes. Jennifer Green, welcome. So happy you made it. I mean, this is getting good. We're going to start having a party here. Yes, we're going to party. We're going to have fun. And okay, join the panel, and then I will go ahead and pin that. I'm so happy. So Jennifer joined. Thank you so much for joining. And Sleepy Ninja, there's Sleepy Ninja. And so there you go. I know I almost said the same thing, Jeff. I was like, hi, Sleepy. And I'm like, okay, that's usually what people call me when I get really, really out of it at the end of the night. So I'll say the whole thing, but you got it. Oh my gosh. Anyone else enjoy reading people's YouTube names and ever wonder the history behind their names? To me, it's the most interesting. You talk about personalities. Rosalind, 53 degrees. Oh my God, I'd freeze. I would so freeze. Yes, I live in air conditioned, and most people in Hawaii, we do not use air conditioning. You just deal with the heat. But I have to just because of allergies and stuff like that. But I know 50. No. I am actually using jackets and stuff like that when it's in the lower 70s. I will go outside with a heavy sweater on in the 70s, no problems. Yeah, Jeff, the names, people's names and their stories, how they came up with the names and all. Is just that would be something fun. We'll have to do someday. Get everyone who wants to come up on chat in chat or come up on panel, talk about their background of their names and stuff like that. Usually mine are always local mai kai, local mai li. I've told that story myself about it being my Hawaiian name, but 40 degrees. Okay, that's worse. That's worse, unless it's Celsius or something. And then, yeah, that's worse even. No, yeah, yikes. No. And actually, I like cold. I'd rather have it cold than hot. That's just me. But I'm not in the right place for hot versus cold, but I love winter. Winter months are my favorite. Of course, we don't have snow to deal with. That does help. Oh, my gosh. So I was sitting here during that little break. I ran up and I spent some time with my mom talking, just catching up and all, finding out what's going on. And she got to play with the puppies for a few minutes. And then I asked her to hold each one because I'm trying to get pictures of their faces so I can send them to the breeder. Breeder wants to keep one of the females for future breeding. So it's definitely, I'm like, if anyone has ever tried to hold a 2-week puppy still, not easy. I did get pictures, but not easy. Sleeping, fibrom, yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. Okay, cold hurts people like crazy. Yeah, if you got muscle, nerve pain, anything like, hey, Jet's mom, how you doing? And also, yeah, all those things, it really, truly does. Yeah, no, if you're having, my mom, even me, I'm starting to get arthritis and stuff like that as I'm getting older. And I start feeling those changes occurring myself. And it's like, oh, yeah. I remember the days I would jump out. Oh, gosh, I mentioned before I moved to Hawaii, we moved here when I was a junior in high school. And we lived in Colorado, in Aurora, before we came here. My dad was military, so I was an Army brat. I moved everywhere. And when we were in Aurora, we had a 2-bedroom house. And I remember one time it snowed so much that my brother and I opened up door and you could actually jump into the snow from the second floor. And which was so great. And then the follow-up for any of you with dogs that have snow, I would love to hear if your dog did the same thing. You know those little booties you can buy for your dogs to wear, or cats or stuff like that? Okay, I know cats do this all the time, but seeing my dog do it was the cutest thing in the world. I put him on her feet because she's got long, Maltese have long hair, and it just, it just creates snowballs on them. It's hilarious. But she's got all 4 feet with them, and she's walking in the snow. And instead of walking there, she's like every leg is going off out to the side, and it's the cutest thing ever. And animals are fun. Animals. How many of you guys have pets? I mean, I live in a zoo. We have not heard the leader of the zoo yet, but the sun is starting to set, so I'm sure he will make himself known very, very soon. For those of you who are new, the leader of the zoo here is my African gray parrot. Jennifer Green has a cat. I wanted a cat. Jeff has 2 dogs. Oh my gosh. I love dogs. Yeah, well, yeah, duh. I love dogs. And so it's like, yes, you can never have too many. Your lab eats snow. Oh my God, cute. Rosaline has the cutest little cat. It is so cute. And I'm happy she's doing better. And yeah, I started out, I always wanted pets. Growing up, I had my first Maltese and all that. But when I moved out on my own, you can't have, you know what it's like. You get apartments and no dogs allowed, no cats allowed, no nothing allowed. So I had fish for a while. I had seahorses. Seahorses are cool. You actually take your hand and you can put it into the water and they will swim over and they'll attach themselves to your finger and they'll just sit there on your finger with their tail wrapped around it's the cutest thing. Yeah, and then on the not so cute side, it's the only, well, I'm not gonna say only, but probably one of the few pets when they pass away, you could keep them forever in your bathroom because you just lay them on a piece of, sorry, and you lay them on a piece of paper towel or something. And because it's an exoskeleton, they dry that way. So you actually can have your seahorses with you for life afterwards. Yeah, okay, I don't know why I told that story, but I did. And Jet's mom has 1 dog. I love how she includes her child and husband and uncle as pets. Yes, that's the way. And so we all know what that is like. No. So Jet, you're the exact opposite then of my brother. Okay, yeah, you've got hubby, uncle, and a son, and I'm taking it a male dog. My brother, on the other hand, is his wife, his daughter, his wife's 2 daughters, and then a female dog. They had a little dog that passed away. So, but yeah, so it was the opposite. It was estrogen like crazy. So it always works that way. If you've had more than 2 kids and you have not had your 1 girl, 1 boy, especially at 3, stop. After that, you're going to end up with a whole baseball team of the same sex. I swear that's the way it works out. Every one of my friends, that's how it's worked out. If by number 3, you have, it's like all of a sudden, okay, number 4 is going to be the other. Oh, no. Okay, number 5. No, not quite. So, oh my God, a spicy mini snack. I love that. Oh my God, Sir Elton John, I love it. Okay, they're huge and oh my gosh, I love that name. I even love better. You described him as a spicy mini schnauzer. That is great. And oh my gosh. Oh, that girl, I get you completely. You're making the comment. I don't even remember. Okay, what? I don't know from day to day. It's like, wait, was that yesterday? Was I there? Wait, what happened? Yeah, I'm out of it half the time. My mom keeps complaining about her memory. She's like, oh, my memory's gotten horrible. My memory's gotten horrible. And I'm like, no, my memory's just as bad and I'm my age. And if I've got memory issues now, we're in deep trouble. Okay, if that's an issue. And but what fun. But yeah, so we were upstairs taking pictures of the pups and trying to get pictures so they could figure out, the breeder wants to figure out what of the girls she wants because she just wants the best quality because the reason she actually breeds is for the line, okay, for the AKC genetics for Maltese. And she shows dogs. So it's a slightly different breeding type situation. Yeah, that girl, days definitely run together. Louisiana girl, you're not late. You can never be late here. Okay, we always run that way. I mean, in Hawaii, 10 minutes is okay, late is actually early. So see, you're good. You're good. Adult lineage, that's it. That's it. Yep. Cassie, in fact, this group here has the same dad as Cassie. So they're exact siblings. And dad is a grand champion. So that's why the breeder so badly wants it. Cassie could have been, if COVID didn't hit, we would have actually shown her. And she had really good potential, everyone thought. But COVID is COVID. COVID has fucked up a lot of stuff for people. And also, good to see you here, though, Louisiana girl, for sure. Yeah, so we were doing pictures, and I was talking to her about things with finishing up this section of the whole lives and stuff like that. What are some ideas for the future? And I know Rosalie and I've talked about, like I said, Ho'oponopono. But I want to do some fun stuff too. So we were talking about during the last live doing paranormal stuff. And there's some really good books with local paranormal stories. So I'm going to try to get my hands and find my old books, and maybe we can go through and have some fun reading those, or doing short theatrical versions of them or stuff. Who knows? Who knows? Just let your mind wander. I have put the link in if anyone wants to join, feel free to. So no pressure whatsoever. You don't need a cam up or anything like that. Sleepy, what we got? Swear my tablet works better. They were secretly designed to be paperweights. And no, I do not live at a zoo, Jennifer. It just feels like a zoo at times. Actually, I don't even have that many animals right now. I've got an African gray, who's a rescue. And actually, my eyes don't show it anymore. I was reading a poem about rescuing animals, specifically parrots, to my mom, and I was sitting there crying just like 10 minutes ago. So I'm like, do I have red eyes? No red eyes. We're good. And also, so yeah, no, definitely I have my Ka'ith bird. Then I have Cassie right now, and then her mom, and then 3 puppies. But I used to raise pet rats. Those were fun because I couldn't have a dog. If you can't have a dog, all you can do is sneak a small little animal into your house. And those small little animals are adorable. They're adorable. I mean, you guys, look at Carol. Carol is adorable, but we're not allowed. I'm going to bring them up. Actually, yeah, they are. Let me 1 second. I just noticed they finished. They were actually nursing a second ago. So let's see. Who do I have here? Let's see. Someone else. Sorry. Okay, here's Wrigley. Since we're here, while we're waiting on anyone who wants to come up or something. And yeah, Carol is the sweetest thing on earth. I love Carol. Oh, we're going to blep. Puppy blep. So here's Wrigley. I've got 3 of them right now. Wrigley is our little boy. Oh, who's sleepy? You a sleepy guy? Are you a sleepy? Okay, here, I'll have to do that. You want to cuddle, don't you? There. But everyone got to be able to see you, though. And, Louisiana girl, they do. People don't realize how much pet rats make amazing pets. I mean, they are just the greatest. They're smart. I actually have heard of people who have potty trained their pet rat. I had a hairless pet rats, and I got Jet's mom here.
Oh, come here, Jet. Here, Jet.
My dear.
Let's see the puppy. Did you see the puppy?
I do.
Oh my gosh, little eyes. The eyes are open now.
Yeah.
Oh, so
and our tongue out. We're still sticking. He may be a blepper after. His sister, Cassie, is a blepper. She bleps all the time. That little tongue goes out all the time.
She's talking. She's telling you a story. He's like, you don't want to be the camera. He's listening. He's like,
I'm listening. I just don't really want to be seen. I get you.
Okay.
I get you. Are you going to sit here and do? Okay. You want to nurse on my finger? Okay, there.
Oh, look, you. Oh, so cute.
I, for the first time, saw them actually trying to nurse on each other's head. Oh boy!
Wait,
We're
what?
getting to the point.
Ask her. You gotta ask her. See, well, what was that?
I heard it.
So remember when you were trying to nurse on your daddy's nose? There's a picture of that. Yeah.
It's like anything. I just want to sit there and suck on something right now.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
So, but yeah, no, I have to say, I always wanted one litter. And you know what? Universe happens in weird ways. Sandra's here. Welcome, Sandra. And so, yeah, never in my life thought I'd end up with the pie. I kept wanting the puppies to come to me from the moment that I knew I'd have their mom. But what are you trying? Okay, there. Okay, am I that tasty? Am I that tasty? Yes. That's why I'm saying I haven't been able to do much with them because they just sleep. But now we're getting to where we're starting to have oh, we're going to chew on our foot now. This is all new in the last 24 hours or so. Oh, I got someone else back here. Who do we get? Miss Rosalie. Uh-oh, what's happening, Rosalie? Let me try that one again. Oh, she may have frozen, it looks like. Oh, there she is. There she be.
Am I frozen?
Nope, you're good now.
Little blurry.
Yeah, I'm having some internet challenges. I'm on my laptop.
Ah, I get you. Wi-Fi. Are you guys having weather issues?
What?
Are you having weather
Okay,
issues?
so I'm freezing there.
Yeah,
I am
you
not,
are definitely.
but I noticed that I'll be back.
You know, I also
I'll
put
be
mine
back.
to the stop camera. Sometimes it's a little bit better.
Yeah, I find
It's fun.
sometimes, yeah, that definitely will make a thing and all. Oh boy, oh, you are just Mr. Activity all of a sudden. So, yeah, sometimes Wi-Fi I mean, our connections just get crazy. I just got done watching Mortal Kombat. Oh my gosh!
Oh, you saw it already.
Sandra would have missed. Let's see if it's still up or if they change it. So, Sandra, I use a weather app called Carrot, and it has this little sense of humor thing where it tells jokes when it gives me the news. So now that you're just finished watching Mortal Kombat, the joke today was, if I were a character in Mortal Kombat, my fatality would involve a chainsaw, a blender, and a clown. Like I said, they're not the greatest jokes, but yeah, I could see that. Could you just see playing? Did anyone play Mortal Kombat when it was out? I'm sure. I loved it. I loved it. And also, yeah, I'll have to go watch that. Yeah, we'll see, Sleepy. She may be able to come back. It depends on how her Wi-Fi. I think she said I'll be back. And what the heck, little guy, are you doing?
She is so cute.
Oh my gosh. So, yeah, so hopefully they'll start, the personalities are coming out and I'll start playing videos, getting a little bit more than just them sitting there nursing on mom. So, oh my gosh. You still play. I was wondering, have they put out like sequels to it, or is it the same original game? Just a question I was wondering about.
Play a lot more buttons is my best guess.
There you go. Oh God. You guys, okay. This is my mouse. Some people know I play World of Warcraft. So I've got a mouse like everyone else, but I have all of these keybinds on the side. Because if I'm playing the game and I'm in the middle of battling someone, I have so many different spells, and I play a shaman. So I have all of these yeah, it's crazy. And these are, yeah, I go through one of these mice every couple months. Well, no, maybe about once every 9 months or so. Tons of sequels. Okay, got it. And Jeff plays Sub-Zero. Sleepy's going to sleep. Is Sleepy? Oh, no. I see what it is. And it looks like she's just saying it was nice to see. Okay, got it. Yeah, so no, they're definitely getting except one fell off my bed yesterday.
Oh no.
Bad mommy. I'm sitting up talking with
I mean, I
people.
think it kind of happens to all moms at some point.
It explains a lot. It really does explain a lot about our kids, doesn't it? So,
I mean,
but yeah.
I did catch him by the ankle. I did catch him, so it was a soft fall.
Oh my God, so funny. Oh, here's Louisiana girl. Bring her in. Here comes the noisy bird.
Hello.
Hello, Louisiana girl. Oh, and there she goes. She made it, then she'll be back. So doesn't disappoint. Okay. I am so gonna have to watch that, Sandra. So gotta watch that one. There's a couple good shows out right now that I can't wait to actually watch.
I can't wait for The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, yes. Yes. A couple of us were like, we got to do some catch up on that one before.
I just did a whole recap, and oh my goodness, it's so good. I read the book though too, way back in the day.
Oh,
so I was a little familiar. It was really weird. And the funny thing is I didn't even associate that storyline with the book that I read, even though it was really strange. I was in the middle of like, I don't know, the first or second episode. I'm like, wait, I know this. I know what's going to happen. And then I had to like sit there and think about it. I'm like, oh, you don't picture it the way, I mean, the book semi-describes what you'd expect, but it's very different. And it could have just been where I was at the time that I read it in my life. So
that could be. Yeah, she was back and I was getting ready to hit the button and enter her back. She's having fun, ain't she? Louisiana girl is trying to get back here.
Would it be better if I stepped out for a minute and come back?
Oh, no. I think it's just sometimes we have different Wi-Fi issues. If she thinks that's what it is, we can definitely do it. But I think I'm set up where I can go full Brady Bunch if it comes. She's going to be back. She's going to reboot or something. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, no, I need to watch that. I've got a couple. I need to watch, oh, gosh, what is it? Couple Disney shows I got to catch up on. Marvel Disney stuff.
I'm sure you've seen The Mandalorian.
Oh yes. Oh my God, I love little guy. He's so cute. And no, they did a good job. They did a really good job with that show. So
we really enjoy it. We've watched it a couple times.
There you go.
It's a super easy revisit because you're like, he's just so cute. Everyone doesn't want a baby Yoda.
No, they did a great. I remember how many times everyone would have discussions. It's like, wait, is it Yoda? Is it not Yoda? Is this back before? Is this?
We won't give it away. Don't worry, guys. If you haven't seen it,
we will not. We are not going to spoil nothing. And so it's an hour and 50 minutes. Okie dokes. That sounds, I can pull that one off. I can definitely pull that one off. So
what is it? Oh, which movie?
Mortal Kombat. Sandra was watching.
It's weird how movies have gone down. Like, because we all got so used to watching those Netflix movies and watching, this quick on demand. People don't have the attention span for movies like we used to, I think. I really think so.
Oh, hell yeah. I agree with you. I remember I didn't watch. Well, of course, I didn't watch back then. I wasn't born yet. But if you go back into the 60s and stuff.
Gone with the Wind?
Yes. You had 4 or 5 hour. You had intermissions in movies. So all of a sudden we get something coming out like that. And it's like, what the heck is going on? You mean there's an intermission in the show? It happened a couple of years ago with Marvel. Did Marvel do the intermission? No, it just was super long. And everyone had to figure out when to go to the bathroom. So, but yeah, no, it's huge difference in attention span for people. So, are you gonna go to sleep now? Yeah, we're gonna go
sleepy.
And it's like, okay. I'm like, I can hold one without it becoming a problem. That works well. So, Louisiana girl, earbuds are being a PETA. Yeah, pain in the ass. I get you.
I'm so glad you read out the acronyms. I have no idea. I had Greek food for dinner, so I was like, huh?
That is. What did you have for dinner, Greek wise? Euro.
We had the, it was takeout.
Okay.
So we made pitas and salads and
cool. So yeah, we did. Mom and I did. We have a Greek restaurant here that does not do any dine-in. They don't do Uber Eats. They don't do Bite Squad. None of that. You actually have to physically go there, and it's cash only.
Mhm.
And they are so busy. They have been there for years. They don't need to go and advertise or anything. They're just that good. And they have the best Greek salad in the world. So we had that the other day. It was so good. Yeah, Sleepy Ninja, Classic Hollywood had some amazing stuff back then. It just really, that's what I like about streaming. I can go back and kind of rewatch some of the things I haven't seen in years.
Oh, we
And
love
my
that here.
my memory is so bad, I forget about it all. So it's like watching a new show. What? Alligator brats?
What? That's crazy.
That is so weird. I know it's not weird. Different. Oh, okay. Trust me. Some of the food that we have here, people would be like, okay. And, but that is so weird. And
Yes,
so
God.
what does alligator taste like, Sleepy?
Tastes like
Sleepy Ninja?
sausage.
Does it? And yeah, I've wondered. It is good. See,
It's good.
I've never had. The closest I've come to is frogs. I had frog legs once. Super paleo. There you go. That would boy, Evelyn. Yes, Evelyn just hit it right on the head. By the way, welcome, Evelyn. Poi is Jet's mom. Have you ever had poi?
Oh, I love poi. I love poi.
Okay, then let me ask you this: how do you eat your poi?
Oh gosh. I'm weird. I just, I mean, it doesn't look great. So it's not like
Poi is never going to look good, no matter what you do with it. It's
but
never
I love it. I mean, maybe I ate too much glue as a kid in first grade. I'm not quite sure, but like,
do you dress it up? Do you put sugar in it or anything?
yeah, I do. I would dress it up. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, a lot of my husband, when we lived in Maui, a lot of our friends were, very Hawaiian, very traditional, been there for generations. So their foods were definitely, it's not much. It's very Americanized. It's not like, but they did have some traditional food, like poi. And
Okay,
if you've never seen poi, it basically looks like purplish
gray glue.
Yeah, but I think it's
a little thinner.
It's very hard.
It's weird. It's weird. And it's actually made out of taro. They take taro.
Yeah, it's taro.
Yeah, and they pound it up, add water, stuff like that. I agree. It's a texture thing for me.
Mm-hmm, me too.
So I'm even one. I don't like pudding because of the texture. I have an issue with that texture too. So, what are you doing? Are you shaking? Do I need to put you back with your sisters?
So some things, if you think about poi, like the taro root itself, I actually once you know that taste, as long as you know the taro root taste first, poi is not as bland.
Got it.
This is what you say. I don't know how to describe it.
Ooh, Evelyn. By the way, hi, Gulf Coast Mama, Tia. I didn't say hi to you or Evelyn. Thank you guys for coming. And yes, we're all hungry. At least I'm hungry. So this is.
Oh no, I love spam musubi.
Spam musubi.
I love spam now.
I'm not a big spam. My dad loved spam. He would cut it thin, not
very
the real
thin and grill it.
And grill it. Yeah. Yep. So it'd be nice and crispy. And that's the only way I would eat it growing up until I moved to Hawaii and discovered spam musubi. And after that, you know what? I may have to put this little guy start to shake a little bit. So I'm going to put him back in. I'll grab him out in a little while again. So no problem, Gulf Coast Mama. We'll be ready. Gulf Coast Mama is usually our timer for this thing. Okay. She does her nails every time. Actually, for some of you guys who weren't here at the beginning, this kind of started off as a night for us to come together. If you have any crafts that you do, be able to work on the craft, and we just talk story. So we kind of got into this thing of measuring our time based off of Gulf Coast Mama's nails. So
nails in the babies.
Oh yes. Oh, chicken katsu. Oh my God, so good.
Totally. You don't have chicken katsu. Even if you go to like the Hawaiian barbecue or anything like that out here, it's not like
it's not like home. Oh my God.
Some of the Korean style foods in Hawaii actually do transfer over here pretty simply. But
Jeff. Sorry, Jet's mom. Jeff's not going to do his nails tonight. That's not fair. I depended on you. What? No, okay. I get you. One of these times we will get you doing your nails, okay? Actually, I got Siren. Okay, not I. Sandra got Siren on doing his makeup one time on her channel, which
Are you
was so
kidding?
interesting to watch.
I would
Yeah.
love to watch that.
Go, Sandra, is that still up or did you have to take that down for any reason? If that's still up, we gotta get that posted so people can
It would be so fun if he put
Yeah.
together little kits for us and he sent us all kits and we all did it together.
that would be so good.
But
That
then we
would-
steal that without, I mean, obviously we don't want to steal any like industry trades. You know, that's not our goal here.
oh my God, yes. So yeah,
I'm
Jeff.
sorry, I love you all, but none of us have cheekbones like Siren. So
Oh my God, yeah. No, not fair. Okay, guys aren't supposed to have cheekbone. Okay, that we're all supposed to have. So let's see, where was there it is still up. Let me do this. For anyone who ever, I don't know, Sandra, if you're okay with it, me sharing that link. Let's see. Oh shit, I almost just shut down the whole stream. That was stupid. No, that would not have been good. Okay. I never close windows. Why did I almost do it this one time? So, no, actually, if you get on Sandra's channel, she has some really great stuff. I didn't talk about it as much in the last one, but get over there. If you like watching, we did this huge thing. Oh my God, it was she got me totally addicted to The Bachelor. I have not been addicted to that in years, and it's all her fault that I'm now addicted to The Bachelor again. So, and
I loved watching that actually.
oh gosh, so funny. But yeah, no, back with the food stuff. Yeah, spam mousse would be with mustard, Jeff. That sounds interesting. I like hamburger steak. Sorry, I'm lost too, Sandra. Don't worry, we're just all over the place right now. No, we were kind of talking about. We kind of were joking about Jeff doing his nails. And I made a comment, Sandra, about when you had Siren doing his makeup on your live. So I just shared that because a lot of people like to see what he does with his makeup. So hopefully a couple people go take a look and subscribe to Sandra because Sandra rules and her channel is awesome. So you ought to do that. Yes. And also, actually, no, it's an awesome channel. I'm joking, but it is a great channel. So. But yeah, no, not spam. Hamburger steak is just hamburger with brown gravy and rice. And it is so good. Onions, sometimes. Oh, yeah, so good. Jeppy, use hot pink nail polish and you will not disappoint. Oh my gosh, so funny. So yeah, at some point I'll start sneaking in my barbecue for the night, but you just with Bachelor, I refuse to compare. Yeah, Louisiana girl. I actually have chapped lips right now. I hate putting on. I feel weird putting this on for some reason.
I put my little avatar up. I had to put lip gloss on too. I understand.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, Louisiana girl, I'm always like, what the heck? Why are people competing like that for a guy? I mean, I don't know if I'd want people competing like that for me. And
I'm so stressed out. Oh my God.
Yeah. Plumie girl, love you, hon. I hope all's going well. I know Plumie has her little pups right now, so I hope all's going well. I really do, and everything. So you just miss. I'll bring her back out in a second. She's nursing again, but we got Puppy. I showed Puppy a few minutes ago. So it's cool. You see certain names pop up and you get that kind of feeling like, family's here. Ohana's here. So, but yeah, you got it. So just lurking. Lurking is good. Lurking's allowed, my dear. Ombre effect. Jeff, hot pink with silver glitter. That's what we should do someday. When Jeff's ready, we'll, get 3 different versions of Color Street, okay, Gulf Coast Mama? Everyone can vote, and then we'll send them to him, and he could do his nails for us. How's that?
Yes.
That works for me. And so, yeah, welcome to Jeffy. Exactly. Welcome to 8th grade. That level of competition, I do have to say, it's hilarious. It is so. Some of what they do in those, when they first say hi to the guy or the girl, oh
Hi.
my gosh, some of the things they come up with, I'm just like, what? It does. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, oh gosh. So
I can't, it's fun, but see, what Sandra makes fun about it, because I wouldn't revisit it, some of it, is like, I don't watch, I have really a hard time with reality TV.
Yeah.
Probably because of where my age is. And some of it, but then at the same token, in life experience too.
Yeah.
So it's not that people that love reality TV don't have life experience or are not older. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just for me personally.
Yeah.
Everyone
has their thing.
I can do the artistic stuff, the reality stuff like this. I'm really sensitive to it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is really embarrassing. It's like watching Seinfeld. I never liked Seinfeld because it always ended with like a really like sarcastic, negative tone. I think I'm very empathetic to weird situations.
And that's the thing. That's what's awesome with TV shows. I find a lot of times what I like, some of my closest friends do not like.
Exactly.
So interesting how that pulls off.
Sandra made The Bachelor fun to watch. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Okay.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Guys, I'm going to post another link, gang. Let's see. Sorry. Here we go. This should work. Actually, let me get this. So, guys, I just noticed that girl was saying she's working on an eyewitness testimony montage. For those of you who have not been watching her videos, she has done the most amazing job, okay, with the whole trial. I mean, the amount of time you have put into this, girl, is ridiculous. I know how hard this not to mention all the emotions that tie in with it. And also, guys, please go take a look at that one. If you haven't ever been to her channel, take a look at it because, geez, it's really, especially for those of us who weren't able to focus all the time on what was going on with court, go take a look at it for sure. So, but oh my gosh.
I just subscribed.
Good. Yes. Yeah, go over there and subscribe. So Evelyn's volunteering to do Jeff's nails. I love this. My dad was that way when I was a little girl. My dad he was an Army guy. He went to the seminary when he was in high school and then was in the Army 30 years. I mean, stand-up macho guy. Okay, really great. My mentor in life and all that. But I'll never forget, as a little girl, he would lay on the floor and I'd bring my whole container of all my little barrettes and stuff like that. And we would spend an hour of me putting his hair into tiny little ponytails all over the place. And he wouldn't complain a minute about it. It was so awesome to see because as we got older, it was hard for him to figure out how to deal with girls. And, but he went full force on that. It was so awesome. Evelyn might lose subscribers. Oh my God, Evelyn, I love you. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about that girl. YouTube bots are acting up recently again. I don't know if anyone else has seen it happening, but the Google moderator is attacking and deleting things left and right. When last night I was in Robbie's chat and I was trying to post links for people and I could not get anything posted. It was ridiculous. And also, at least they're not attacking everyone like they were before, so Jeff's working his way. He got a partial chest shave. So we could go for the waxing next. Okay, so you're getting used to the shave side. So wax is next. Yeah, definitely. We could do a huge fundraiser for that, Jeff. How's that? A Jeff waxing fundraiser.
So, Jeff, I'm going to give you a really weird secret to my ex bodybuilder hubby's situation, which I think is nuts because I've tried this stuff before and it's disgusting. He likes he nares the hair away.
Interesting.
All of it.
Were they that
I
girl?
believe it says on the bottle not to use it certain sensitive areas.
Areas? Yes, exactly. Certain. No, they want you to buy something different for that, okay? Because they got to sell different types of bottles.
It's really interesting though. It really works for him.
Yeah,
it would
that's
never work
great.
for me in a million years.
But for it's just different, different chemistries.
Well, he
and
probably
stuff
didn't
like
start shaving his body till he was much older. So the hair production slows down as we get older. I mean,
That's
my
true.
guess.
That's true. So
I don't know. Or he's
yeah,
just not hairy. I don't know.
yeah, no, it amazes me how from one person to another. Yeah, Nair smell is a weird smell.
I caught him once and I felt like I caught something really dirty happening, but I was like, what are you doing? And I ran away.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That girl. So it I was sleeping when Annie went live and I had wondered how long. I had noticed the night before it was happening to people. Oh my gosh. That had to be crazy for everyone. Because people need links, especially on these large channels where people don't know where to go for things. So, well, hopefully that'll get fixed soon. So, oh my, Nair for short shorts. This is what happens.
I guess we're nearing your boxer shorts.
Yeah, exactly. This is what happens when I just start talking off the top of my head, guys. It gets really dangerous.
Oh, it's fun though. It's all in good fun though, and we're all really lighthearted, and we all, there's nothing ever malicious,
exactly,
ever or negative in this channel. And I think we've all seen a lot of really weird negative stuff lately, especially in the YouTube community, and I'm brand new to this thing. This is silly here.
It's like, what the hell's going on? No, someone told me years ago, and it is so freaking true, that life is nothing but cycles. If you go back to American Indian beliefs and stuff like that, life is a series of cycles. And if you look at all of our lives, okay, everything from, sorry if I'm getting TMI on some stuff and all, but from certain things for women, okay, to pregnancy is a cycle, to just life in general, the moon, the sun, going around the year. Okay. Everything is a cycle. And it's your boxers.
So I'm laughing at too.
I know it's funny. Things pop up in my StreamYard comments before they pop up in the YouTube side comments. For some reason right now, I'm just like, oh my gosh. And also, but yeah, I try to remind myself that when I'm having a rough time, I just remind myself, you know what, this is a cycle. Cycles are going to pop back up and things will go back to more normal. And yeah, they're going to come back and things will go down the shithole again. And, but hopefully we learn more for the next time. So,
it's really interesting how you point that out. Cause you've all been doing this for quite some time now. Most of you guys.
Oh, not me. No? I actually joined the community side of YouTube. Oh gosh. Unofficially, I joined probably in October or so. Officially, my first Discord that I joined was January 1st.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm pretty short here too. There's a hair removal story.
I do have something to say tonight.
Yeah.
I just received my first wrench from you, and I have no idea what it means. But hey.
I gave it to you actually earlier because I knew you wanted to share your
temporarily. Link. You may remove it.
Oh,
so
I know.
Post my link.
And that's why I wanted you to be able to post your link at the time. And I know you don't want. You had mentioned before, I don't want any wrenches or anything, but I wanted you to get your channel out mentioned at the time.
Honestly, I'm happy to help you in any way I can. So it doesn't matter whether the wrench is there or not ever with me. I'm never going to delete things or. I'm not a weirdo.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Oh, no worries. No worries, girl. I just wanted, you know what? This community is all about helping each other, and all of our channels kind of work with each other if you really look at it. And might as well be able to help it where people can actually you know what? The more you're learning, the better things are. So you got your back whack. You know, Jeff, I have a friend who every year there's a certain saint or something, and they do this big fundraiser in the saint's name or whatever, where all the guys and girls, I guess, get their hair totally shaved. And they turn it into what?
Nothing.
Oh, okay, got it.
It's silly.
Yeah, so every single year, and he actually had to do this right after a show that we were in. So we were hoping and praying that the show would close before he had to do it. And otherwise he would have had to wear a wig and all. But yeah, once I realize I'm in a cycle, I have to stop and ask myself, what is that I'm supposed to be? Yep, and that's it. That's it. Certain cycles you can't stop yourself from. They're actually just normal life cycles. I mean, seriously, us girls, even guys, I'm sorry. I see guys, they may not have the physical side that we all used to with certain cycles, but hormones have a cycle and everything. So those things you can't fight and everything, but you can definitely, certain cycles of behavior, you betcha, Rosaline. It's learning how to recognize it so it stops. And yeah, you're not going to succeed all the time, but at least you're trying. You're trying to do your best, girl, and that's all you can do. So, and see, okay, let me ask this. Okay, someone brought up Brazilians. Evelyn, it's Evelyn's fault, everyone, that Brazilians have been brought up now. One's in chat if you have ever had a Brazilian. Sorry, I got to ask.
I mean, here's the problem, though. I'm a part-time ninja and a part-time stripper in my mind in this COVID life. So I learned from a friend who decided to, I was her grasshopper, I guess, of stripping, which I've never really been. But, if in my mind it would ever happen, she says, no, they don't do that.
Oh, interesting.
And there's a reason you don't do Brazilians. It's because it takes a while. You have to get your next Brazilian.
Interesting.
And unless
a lot of people do. A lot. Chat's showing it right now. Chat is showing it. It's a normal thing that a lot of people get. I am so freaking scared.
Oh, yeah, right before date night, maybe. Yeah, I'll do it for date night.
Well, that's the problem in my life. I don't have a lot of date nights recently. Okay, so maybe that's the issue I got. So Ninja stripper. There we go. Yeah, no. She's got her next username. Okay, if she has to get rid of Jet, instead of Jet's mom, it's Ninja stripper.
Stripper.
Oh my god, this is not good. Never.
Wait. How would you say like NK? Oh gosh. Well, next thing I know, all over YouTube, she's not Lana. She's actually NK.
We're all multiple. Yeah, we all got our different sides, and we turn into someone. No one knows we are that person. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I just opened up dinner. I am going to save you from seeing me eat corn on the cob online. That's for sure. It's like, thank you guys. Corn on the cob. No, that's not going to work. And also, oh my God. Yep, there you go. Sunset. The bird starts whistling. It starts off sounding like a fire alarm in your house. Then it changes very quickly. So, oh my God, what a week. What a week it's been. So, and what was your week like, Jet's mom?
Well, I mean, I did get kind of terminated on Tuesday.
That can be a positive thing.
Yeah, it's been a week. I slept in a couple days because I could.
Look for that positive side in life. Look at something good out of Yep, you probably need.
Here, I'll show you guys. The positive side right now is I got back into my beading projects.
Okay, yeah, you mentioned you were doing beading. Yeah.
So I have some friends that are going through some hard times. So I'm just this was literally some old stuff I made a long time ago, but like, you can do
what I do.
I make a lot more crystals, and energy stuff. I'm gonna really kind of put my energy into good positive things for people that are needing some healing. I made our friend Sandra, not the Sandra here, but another Sandra who's going through some stuff right now. Yeah, I'm making these for her family for the rose quartz.
Oh, the rose quartz
and they're nice. They're stretchy. They last forever. I've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm actually going to add some black tourmaline to the next
batch. That's good.
Yeah. And then I have a bunch of like this is old beads that I've had forever that I've just kind of put holes in and
you drilled your own holes.
I used to, I don't have a drill anymore. But like for example, I can actually like make a pendant out of this. This is a nugget.
Someone wants to come in, so I'm gonna pop her in real quick. Here she is, Miss Rosaling. Oh, now that's the best entry ever in. Yes, here I go. Oh,
right.
Oh my god!
Gotta make an entrance.
Oh my gosh!
Gotta make an entrance.
She's the queen,
you guys.
Of the group. She's our queen, Cantina.
Yay! Yes.
Hi guys.
And Evelyn quit her
She
job.
like to do it like this, you know.
Welcome, you two.
Oh, Gulf Coast Prom! Yay! Hey, everybody in chat.
God.
This is us.
Girl.
This is us.
Hey, girl, I missed you. It's been like 24 hours. Where you been?
I know, right? I just can't take it. I can't take it.
I know. Yes, exactly. We've been away from each other way too long. I mean, come on.
I know,
All
right?
this stuff is happening.
And I was like, look, Maya, are you feeling okay? Are you doing okay? And like, I look at you and like, your light is just so bright. Woo!
Yeah.
That it is.
I agree.
Oh my gosh.
And
Evelyn.
Mama is so like put together. She's just like,
Evelyn, good for you. Okay, I don't know the whole history, but good for you. If you stood up and decided to take a step in your life, awesome, girl. Good work. And getting the rest is good. That's for sure. So. Oh my God. I love this girl.
That's Gulf Coast Mom.
And everybody, all of a sudden everybody leaves.
I know exactly. Actually, let me check something. Did I get my bird back, or am I still?
I cannot.
Yeah, look at my.
Let's see. Oh yeah, the bird's back. Okay.
I received somewhere, and it's somewhere very close, a new mic and headphone set. So I'm going to plug it in and see if the mic sounds any better than what I got.
Awesome.
So, and hopefully my signal will stay now. I'm not sure what the correlation is, but when my heater turns on, it gets a little wonky. So let's see what happens here.
When garbage trucks drive by my house, my internet gets terrible.
Interesting.
Here's
Let's
our gang
see.
sign.
If Louisiana
AC,
girl
arts and
pulls this
crafts.
off,
Yeah.
it worked. And sound.
Hey, Rosalie, I'm joining you, love.
Rosalind's there. I'm there. Yes.
Girl. Hey,
Oh my God.
by the way,
fun
Mom,
is let's see, 3. We're at 5 of our 9, so we got 4 more spots open. Yes. And then we're back to the yes.
your Motown boogie.
My Motown?
Is this thing on?
Yeah, Jet's mom's been doing this Motown.
Yes. That's good.
And it's really
Awesome. I'm like,
That's awesome.
I wish it wasn't like, I wish it was live and not at like 4 a.m. because I have to.
Are we not live?
What? No, we are live.
Okay.
When she,
Now.
This is odd.
Now. It's only 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. my time.
well, fair enough. Fair enough. Nobody, there's no judge or shade thrown here.
I was up
don't
at
care.
3 a.m. last night, so
Oh, yes, there is.
No judging or shading.
Yeah. I was up late.
Yeah, I can always tell I should
Oh my goodness.
officially be the last one going to sleep of everyone. And I'm
Yeah.
sitting here falling asleep talking to people at times. And I'm like, wait, maybe, are they
Totally get it.
serious? How the hell, when you're 4 or 5 hours ahead of me, you're still awake?
I was having really bad anxiety.
No idea.
My husband had surgery.
Girl.
And so I get home and I'm like, and I mean, I had this thing, this thing inside me because it wasn't like I could go in there with him. I couldn't even stay there because of COVID. So I had to drive all the way home, which I did because my son's here and my uncle's here to help.
Right.
But, you know, I was home before he woke up. I got him to school and everything. We'll turn out.
How is our dear uncle? How's he doing?
I didn't go to school.
Evelyn, you're so right, Evelyn.
Hey. Auntie Rosalie has something to say.
Sorry. I was just want to say, Evelyn, I wish that ours came earlier. Ours wait until like 3:00 in the afternoon, and we have bears here.
Bears in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We do. Lots of them.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of them. And so we
I
have
did
to
not
put
know
like
Black bears, mainly, if I'm not crazy.
black bears, yeah.
Yeah.
You have snakes
Yeah.
too. You have pythons.
But they get into the garbage. They come out in the daytime. They don't just come out at night. They used to come out mostly at night. As years have gone on, now they come out whenever. So when you part your garbage cans out in the morning, the bear, like just the other week that happened to us, the bear got it after being out. Like it was around noon when the bear got it. So now we have to sit there around and just like wait for the garbage truck all day long to like rush it out there so that the bears don't get into it. I wish they came early. So we could be done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's right though. We do have rules that ours are not allowed to go out, and all of our windows, she hit it on the head. Most people do not have air conditioning. And so they sleep with windows wide
that's true.
and all
Yeah,
that. So oh my
you might have like a
God.
fan, the inner house fan. Yeah.
That's true. That is true. Most of the people who are driving our trucks are out to the beaches by 3 p.m. While other people
favorite- in the
my
morning.
favorite
Never.
was all of a sudden, Jerry, you know, we own a gym in the economy tanked in Kihei. And I'm not even kidding you. My husband's going through a hard time. And these guys would be like, I'm just gonna go surf. Now, if Jerry would have been there and it wasn't me, would they have said that? I mean, I'm literally like lactating and like, it doesn't matter if you hear a baby cry or you get pissed, you might lactate. Like there's like it's just
That's true.
no one ever tells you that part.
No.
Yeah,
Also, it can happen years after you're not breastfeeding. It's really
I have
weird.
found that with the puppy
Yeah.
when I'm sitting here holding the mama dog, and all of a sudden I'm like, okay, let me put you down right
It
now.
can happen
Yes.
after menopause.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good. So it just doesn't ever stop.
Ooh, socks. She's wearing her socks.
Yes.
Are those
those-
ones you made?
These are wonderful.
Those are a different
Yeah,
pair.
I made these, and they're shorties. Yes, this is yeah. The other pair is in the laundry.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were not comfortable. It was a cotton, and maybe it'll soften up after they
hope
go
so.
through the wash once. These are the ones that are going to match the vanilla sweater I made. So this is the start of socks,
Nice. I like it.
and I figured
I
out
can't
how
wait
to
to
do
see
2 at a time, so they're the same size.
That is
They
a
end
good
the same way.
microphone.
That was so smart. That
Is
was
it?
so
Because I can't
Yeah.
hear myself through it.
I like it. Yeah. No, it
Actually,
sounds good.
don't have,
It's under $20. Under $20.
I don't have the patience.
Hey
For
guys,
knitting?
now that I have so many people on chat live right now, panel, I'm going to put the bird to bed real quick upstairs because he's getting noisy, and then I'll be right back. So have fun. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
I have a question for you guys.
Yep.
So I have a moonstone and carnelian concept for a bracelet,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and I also have they're not the same types of stones. So I kind of have to show you like the idea, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
of course.
I mean, it's more like it's gonna look like almost like a Halloween bracelet, essentially. Or I just do the carnelian, which looks like this. I don't know if you guys can see the little carnelians.
Mm-hmm. Is it orange?
Red, orange.
Yeah. So I could just do orange and whites. This is moonstone, and both are really good for grief and healing.
Oh. Yes.
But I'm wondering if I add black, is that gonna be way too Halloween?
It'll. I mean, it would, but some
What's
people
the
like
stone?
that all year round, so it's fine.
I love Halloween is my
What's the
favorite
black
holiday,
stone you would
frankly, so I'm not the right one to ask, but maybe add less.
Maybe add what?
Maybe add less of the black. So maybe
Into the-
Well, what is the black stone you were thinking of adding?
Yeah, so the carnelian is more on it's on the abundance of healing side. I think that's the emotion I'm putting into it.
But
Is
that's the orange stone, right?
yeah, that's the carnelian, and the moonstone
what is
is
the-
that feminine regression of energy.
Right. So what black stone were you thinking of adding?
Tourmaline,
That would work.
deflect negativity.
it would.
Okay,
So are they all the same size?
no, that's why it's funny because like they're all different. Like I did a whole. I mean, this is stuff that I've had forever. That is all
How's
left
that
over
any
from
better?
other projects. Well, what I could do actually, I do have some large carnelian that I can put at the end, just like as a one stone, one
There
large
we go.
stone, and I'll do rose quartz and the moonstone with tourmaline. That'd be pretty.
Yeah.
There you go.
Random question, go, Mama.
Huh?
Random question.
Okay.
Are you a Color Street distributor?
We keep telling her she should be.
I'm just a color.
I think every weekend this comes up. Like every Friday since I've ever been here, it's like, you ready?
No, I'm not, because I'm afraid that I'll quit liking it if I try to sell it.
How about you just
I'm
sell
a-
it? Just,
that
just
makes
do
sense?
it, but just sell it.
Well, I know I get that, but okay, is it a big buy-in?
No, no,
Okay.
it's not.
But it's
I
fun
could've- I
right
would
now.
do
And
it.
if you buy in or if you get in, then it may stop being fun. I get
Exactly.
that.
Well, she made a good point. Was that last week?
Probably. Yeah, I think so.
So yeah.
Do you know how it works? Like, do you have to physically have the product on hand and you have to ship it out?
Nope.
That's how
No.
our barn is, and it's
Everybody
so nice.
goes to the site. It's actually the same site for everybody, but you would log into, like, you have your link for your person, and then each person can set up parties within their own website, but it's all linked to the same inventory. So whether you're buying from
Okay, Jeff. we'll
this
see in
one,
a
this
few.
one, this one, you're all getting the same inventory. And I will tell you what's also really awesome about Color Street when you're shopping with them. A lot of places, you put something in your cart, you go to check out, and it's gone because it sold out while you were looking for other stuff. Once you put something in your cart with Color Street, it's there for 4 hours and it's taken out of the inventory.
Oh, that's
So
good.
you don't
That's
have to
good.
worry. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah,
And
that's
as a rep,
really
you don't
good.
have to keep inventory.
No, reps do sometimes, especially
Some
like they
do,
do
right.
a lot. Yeah, for giveaways or for people who don't want to have to deal with going to the website. If they have local people, especially like
Right.
that don't do the
Yeah.
internet, you know.
No, and they're always
Uh,
nice that way. That's how our barn is. You don't have to do any inventory or mailing out yourself. It's like, you know
Yeah.
what? People come to your site, they order, you're done. Unless you want to
Yeah.
go beyond that. So, which is nice.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
look, I just saw. Look, I just saw your comment about when you were living in Missouri, you had raccoons. What part of Missouri, if you don't mind saying, where were you?
Yeah. Dad was at Fort Leonard Wood. So Rolla, outside of Rolla. Waynesville, Rolla. Yeah, I think it was Waynesville
Yeah.
itself. Yeah,
Okay.
you got it. That was the good old days. That was, you hit that one age, it's like 10 years old for most of us, that life is like this most amazing thing in the
Magical
world.
times.
Yeah, that's. Hey, Cristela, just saw you pop in. Hey, girl.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I have
Hey.
to know this. Jet's mom was talking about beading. I need to get back to mine because I have tons of beads still left, and I've always done stuff with semi-precious crystals.
Oh no,
Okay,
Sleepy
that off.
Ninja.
So
I hope they get better so you can stay here.
Oh, girl. Yes. I hope it gets better. and definitely hope it
Can't
gets
see
better.
chat. I'm
Reset your
sorry.
router.
This
Click
is,
your name
yes,
to reset
reset
your
your
router.
route. That's a good one. Number one rule. So I have a charoid bracelet. These are some that I
Oh,
kept.
that's really
Wow.
pretty.
So,
That's really
but this
pretty.
was my, well, it started off, I was just trying to find something to do on this. I did this one for my mom. That's
Oh,
all.
that's nice.
Yeah.
I like
So,
that one.
Oh
But
wait, see the pendant? I want to see the
The
Oh, yeah.
pendant on it.
Oh, that's
it was
beautiful.
just as an, I did
Oh,
drop
that's
down in the
pretty.
middle of it.
Yeah.
And,
Very cool.
beautiful.
and then these were just actually what I started doing was, and I couldn't find any of them real quick, is I would make rosaries out of koa wood, or I had some local shells that I made. But then I made other ones, and these are the ones I kept for me because they were the ones that talked to me. But I mean, yeah, I just started doing these different.
I finally got
Those are
this
beautiful.
open.
Yeah, so all the
What
different.
is this? What do you got?
My new
Gulf
nail
Coast Harbor?
file.
Ah,
My new nail file was in here, and I could not get the back off to save my life.
See, you need
What
nails
happened?
to do all that. That's all. You gotta have.
No,
your
do y'all remember last week my nail file was falling apart?
Yeah.
And I needed a new one. I got a new
I've
one.
forgotten that. I've forgotten that. Yeah. Mm.
I made a point to go to
I
the store and
remember
get
that
it.
from the last couple of lives. You're like, I need a new file. I need a new file.
Exactly.
Oh,
I finally got out of the house and was able to get. The problem is I only this brand's only sold at CVS, and it's the only one I like. I bought other ones and I didn't like them, and so then I just waste money. So now I have to wait until I can get to CVS to go get it.
What type
Amazon
is that?
doesn't have it?
Huh?
Amazon
No.
doesn't have it?
They have ones that are similar, but this brand is it's a CVS brand.
Oh, okay.
It's Beauty 360, and it's their own brand.
Gotcha.
I know
Yeah.
which one you're talking now. Yeah.
Because I tried to find it on Amazon, I couldn't. So I asked them at the store the last time I was there. I was like, I cannot find this brand anywhere. They're like, yeah, because it's ours.
Got it. And it's
Boom.
just out right now. They're getting
Yeah.
more in though.
Yeah. And then I would say they had a sale also on all their nail supplies, or buy two get one free. Buy
Okay.
three, get one. Anyways, but it was cleaned out. I was lucky that I got this one, and I was sad because I had other things I wanted to get.
You had to make choices.
I did. I had to give up the sale, is what I had to do.
Oh, got it.
I don't know if anybody else has a problem with that. Like,
Mhm.
I didn't intend to get anything else actually when I went in there. I just wanted the file. But then I saw that there was a sale, and then I was disappointed that there wasn't enough for
Other
me to get.
people are that way. I go in and they're always like, yeah, I'll go to get groceries. And people are like, oh, you need any help out? And I'm like, yeah, I kind of came in for one or two things and then I ended up shopping. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Crystal.
Okay.
Oh my God, so crazy.
Like, shopping. If you do, so our grocery store in Florida is well, we have lots of them, but Publix is the one everybody loves. Everybody loves Publix. But shopping online, they have delivery pretty much everywhere. And so, but when you're
is that
doing
a
your
grocery
shopping,
store?
yeah, it's
Okay.
Yeah.
the best grocery store ever. If you ever get to go to a Publix, they're branching out to other states. So
I was gonna say we don't have them here yet, but
yeah, we don't have
No.
them either. I've seen them when vacationing, but yeah,
Pub
that's it.
subs and there's just so much to love about Publix. Anyway, except their prices are a little, but they have the best sales. So that's the thing. You're sitting there and you're checking out, and they remind you as you're like putting your cart. You're like, you're so only this much away from getting $5 off. Here's some products that'll get you there. I'm like,
Oh, I hate when they do
yeah,
you.
stuff you don't need, right?
yes, exactly.
I hate when they do
Tell
that.
me. Please tell me.
Jeff says Kroger is better.
I
don't-
have
we
never
don't-
been to a Kroger.
don't
We
have
don't have that.
Kroger's here either.
Yes.
We only have Kroger in the gas stations here. So I don't think that's the same.
No, it's not the same.
Okay.
I've been a bit of a hobo. And I've lived
No,
in
you
places.
really?
Who, me? But I've lived in places
Yeah.
that had Kroger, and
Mhm.
Kroger is actually pretty cool.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we've never had it. We get, what do we have? We have Safeway as our national brand, then we have Foodland, Times, and that's it.
See, Publix has an amazing produce section. They have an amazing, I like their meat section. Amazing. They have a lot of the organic products that other places, at least around here, other places don't.
Commissaries, Evelyn. Yes, we got commissaries here. We do have commissaries, military commissaries.
Sorry.
You know what
We
I
have
had?
lots of those.
Yeah.
We have
I was
lots of those
so
around here
Who's in
too.
jail?
That I could not get sage, that my store had closed. You will not believe this. Last Sunday, I was in someone's live just following around and everything. And all of a sudden, I was in the middle of Whole Foods.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden, I look over as I'm getting ready to pay. Whole Foods has sage for
Really?
sage bundles for smudging.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Could not.
How cool is
Of
that?
course, the cost is not.
That is
Yeah,
neat.
the cost you're going to pay, but I'm like,
Right.
oh hell, I got to.
$20 for like a little bush of sage. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna
Oh
kill
yeah.
you.
Mine wasn't quite that expensive, but I think it was like $11 or something like that. But yeah,
How much was it for? No, do you remember what it was? Was it like a
it was 11
I'm
for
used to like the indigenous bundles of sage. They're like this
2
big,
inch.
like a corn cob.
Exactly. It's not
And-
bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah,
So-
they're doing the those fancy buds.
There you go.
Publix has the best. I don't know because we also don't have Whole Foods. We don't have Kroger, so I don't know.
Good one.
But
We have Whole Foods and Sprouts.
we
Yeah,
had the
Whole
Publix
Foods.
has the best international aisle. Like their international aisle is amazing, and it's like you go down and it has like little mini sections of different countries, and it tells you what the country is. And there's probably, especially in the new ones, there's probably 15 different like regions or countries on this like one long giant aisle.
Okay.
You can find all kinds of different stuff. It's so cool.
That's pretty
When it
cool.
first opened,
Hey,
I
listen,
made
do you guys
it 2
remember?
hours.
Do you guys remember me putting a link somewhere about the store Aquarius?
Yes.
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 I think we were talking about crystals and getting things online.
We
I
were.
don't
Yeah.
remember whose live it was. I don't remember where tomorrow. So if you guys want to shoot to me anything that you know, I was thinking about doing a little video while I was there. I'm going to ask them permission to do a little video so you guys can see how cool the store is. This is like the Mecca in the Midwest of New Age stores. They've got anything you can think of, New Agey stuff. So yeah.
Oh,
So
my
I'm going to be in that
God.
neighborhood.
I
So yeah,
Wait,
What is that link again?
Aquarius bookstore. I got my hands full of knitting, or I would look it up
No,
again.
no problem. I'll pull it up. Bookstore.
Aquarius bookstore on Broadway. Yeah, I think I told some of you guys that I was able to meet up with a friend, a dear friend I hadn't seen in a long time, and we're going to be working together on this project for the virtual camp out Memorial Day weekend. And she and I was mentioning to her the issue I have with certain set of neighbors and how I don't want anything bad to happen to them. But I sure
Right.
would like it if they were more quiet. And she says, "Oh, well, you got to get this, and that." I said, "I wouldn't even begin to know where to find this." She says, "We'll go shopping this weekend. I know this little voodoo store
oh, she's doing
that has
voodoo,
everything
or
we
she's
need."
going
I don't
I've
know.
been in those stores.
I'm
I've
not.
been in a voodoo store.
I don't know.
I've not bought anything, but in New Orleans, I've been
Or
in.
Santeria.
couple.
There's
Well-
differences.
I know
Really?
Santeria. I'm
Louisiana girl, you
good.
have voodoo stores, right? Do they have them
Oh,
like outside
yeah.
of New Orleans? Okay.
Not
the
really.
thing is, she says this place is down a little alley, and all I could think of was Harry Potter and going down Diagon Alley to find something, right? So I want to see if I can't take some videos of where it is, what it is, how it is, and I'm not sure. You
Yes.
know, if I do, I'll post it like in Discord or something, because I don't know that I want to put it on my live yet. But it
Right.
might be something else that we can visit, like going around to our local little
Yes.
New Age stores
Oh,
or
that'd be
Oh my gosh,
Kroger's
I
There you
or
go.
they
whatever.
love me. They love me in every single New Age store in my area. They're like, "Oh, hey!"
It's because your
Yes.
energy is
We-
incredible.
Yeah.
We have them, but they're in a town that's not currently accessible due to a bridge being down.
That
Okay.
sucks.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the story
locally
for a
for
lot
me-
of things for us right now. But
Oh, I'm so sorry. Because I know that storm was epic for y'all
That's
it's bad.
strong.
and for a lot of people. I mean, just
It was
I
so
can't even
surprising
imagine.
too. It's because it
Yeah.
also caught us all. For us to get caught off guard, that's pretty major. We don't get caught off guard by storms. What?
no.
Caught everybody off guard.
I'm in South Louisiana, so I get it. I get it.
Exactly.
We don't.
Yes.
We know. Like I've lived in Tornado Alley.
Mm-hmm.
There has never been a hurricane that has scared me more than the tornado alarms going off at 3 a.m. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
You
Right.
can sleep through them after a while.
we know
Not me.
they're coming. And when they do this funky crap, oh, I just said it. I'm so proud of myself.
You've done good. Don't lose your place now.
It was
But
a scary night. It was scary.
but when they take these crazy patterns that nobody sees coming,
Yes. And they gained speed right before this one was so slow. It was supposed to be a 1. So that's why nobody cared. Or at least here it was supposed to be a 1.
yeah, girl.
So nobody cared. We were like, whatever, let us off of work, let us off of kids off of school. We'll chill and have a rainy day. It's fine. And then you wake up and all of a sudden at 1 a.m. you wake up just to see where it's at. And it's like, oh, it's turned. And also it's going to be a 3. So 3 now when it hits you.
Yes.
And
Yes.
therefore nobody's prepared. Nobody has shutters up. Nobody has anything done because it was supposed to be a 1 when we went to
1.
sleep that night.
Exactly. And that's
And-
what happens, hurricanes. That's exactly what happens with them. Never
Yeah.
fails. They turn just like that.
But this one, like I said, this one was just, it was even bad for what you learn to expect, but this one was even
Wow. That's
more
scary.
weird.
That is scary.
Well,
yeah.
it was weird, not only because it went from a 1 to a 3,
Right.
but then it crawled.
Yes. It
Was
just
slow.
hung around.
Still moving.
I mean, it lasted, it probably started where I'm at around 3:30 in the dark.
Yes.
And it was noon before it went away,
Oh,
which
wow.
is not normal.
That
We're
is-
talking, these things are normally in and out within an hour or 2.
Exactly. Yeah. No,
I'll
those.
say, I was here in South Louisiana for Katrina.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was another one that just
Katrina. Yeah, Katrina was one that changed on everyone real quickly, and it just hit the hardest it could have hit.
Yeah.
And the worst areas it could have.
But there was a lot of political crap behind that. The levees weren't maintained.
Yeah.
And
they
it
were not.
wasn't,
if they were not.
Well,
It
that's
was
when we find
not-
all this stuff out, usually. Yeah.
Yes, Cristola. Exactly, because mine is in
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and Evelyn, you're right. Yeah. Tsunami.
I
Yeah.
see the chat. But okay. But like my husband's great aunt
Mm-hmm.
lived in Chalmette,
Mm-hmm. During
right outside of New Orleans during
Right.
Katrina.
Katrina.
She
Right.
swam out.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She
And I-
swam
I
out.
remember when we had Aniki was our last major hurricane that hit, and it hit Kauai directly. And
Yeah.
we all went to sleep that night. My dad actually was in charge of the Healthcare Association at the time. So
Mhm.
basically, he actually went to Kauai after it hit, and he was like, it was like a nuclear bomb had hit the island. It was just
Wow.
flat. And he had to come in by Army helicopter. But we went to bed that night, and everyone's like, okay, it's going to keep going. We're going to be safe and all that. And all of a sudden, about 2 a.m, I remember my dad turning all the lights on in the house, and my mom waking me up, and we all ran down. Dad started getting things. It had taken a turn straight towards Honolulu at that time. And I'm sorry, I live in Honolulu, and it headed straight towards us. And my mom and I ended up doing the Safeway shopping, and we're in Safeway at 2 a.m. The place is completely empty, and we're trying to buy all of our goods and stuff because hurricane hits this island. This whole state will shut down for weeks if it closes the ports.
Right.
Nothing happens, and all islands get affected when it happens.
It's terrible. It's especially for small business owners. And when you're out there, you're sitting there and they're going to have a tsunami warning. And everything's going down. The whole world's going to end. And I'm literally, this is happening to me 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
Twice with an infant. And once that was actually really serious. That was the one in like 2009, 10-ish, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And my husband at this point, he's losing his business because the economy has tanked. So he's sitting there. He's like, I'm not moving out of my chair. We're going to lose everything. They just Which and it's funny now. It's a lot funnier now today than it definitely was at that moment.
It's not funny in that moment.
Or like an infant in my lap.
I remember. Gulf Coast Mama, finish up what you were saying.
I was gonna say, before Katrina, we had Ivan here. I was the year before Katrina, and that was also another one where look, we had a little bit more time to prepare, but it devastated. Like my whole county, you couldn't get in without. It was just as bad as a lot of places like Katrina hit. Yeah. Houses were flooded up to the roof. People were swimming out. Like it was bad.
Yeah.
Places were just gone. But in the middle of that, because we were young and dumb, and we went and stayed with friends in a brick house. They are not a brick house, a cement block house, cinder block house. Because we lived in a townhome, and we were like, they're not laying here. So we went to a cinder block home of our friends, and the boys decided they were going to go out in the middle of the storm and just look around. And then a giant tree this close to falling on them. It was terrifying. I know what you mean. Yes.
Well, I know us when we had a Nikki come in that time. So 2 a.m. we're getting everything bought and everything because my dad has to get down to civil defense in the emergency operations center. And my mom sat there and she's like, I can't believe you got to leave me in the middle of this. And I'm like, okay, I won't go there. But that poor mom, she's like, I'm being left alone with all this. But so we got everything settled. And while everyone else is freaking out because sirens went off at, I think it was 7 a.m. that morning and all that. Yes. And we got done and we saw a couple hours. I remember my brother and I jumping in the car and while mom was home, and we ended up driving, that area that I did my Easter video from. We drove down to that area to see all the waves. Yeah. Of course, there are cops everywhere turning us around and all that. And we're trying to find sneaky ways to get around them and all that. But because the waves were just ridiculous what was coming in. And but that luckily last minute it was heading straight towards Honolulu, and if that had hit Honolulu, people would have heard of that one. That would have been it would have been Katrina level pretty much. And last minute it turned and switched over to Kauai and hit Kauai instead. But the winds were so bad they never really figured out what the highest wind was because a gust knocked over and destroyed the whole wind gauge. So they never were able to find out what the highest winds were from it. So
wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'll be right back, guys.
Michael was really bad too. Michael almost hit here. And it was one of those that made a turn at the last minute and went a couple hundred miles overnight. It ended up hitting us a couple hundred, like probably 2-3 hours to the east of us. it devastated. Like, if you want to talk about, I don't know if anybody knows about Andrew from the 90s. It did the same thing Andrew did down south. It did the same thing for Andrew.
Yeah.
Or for Michael. Michael, like, that town is still gone. Like, that whole area is still gone. It's barely rebuilding. We used to vacation there, and that's why I knew the area, and if you just looked at it, it was nothing. There were no houses. There were no people because there were no houses, and people stayed because it's that kind of place in Florida that, like, people are like, we're staying no matter, and they should have gotten the hell out of there. But,
oh my gosh.
We have a lot of friends.
Can I ask you, Gulf Coast girl?
Mm-hmm.
Ivan, was that like 2008-ish?
Four. Yeah.
It was
like
before Katrina.
4.
So I know that they're not 8.
No.
There was an I named Storm.
Mm-hmm. Isaac?
Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Isaac?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Isabel?
Sure?
No.
No, not Isabel.
Yeah, it was literally 1 year before Katrina. Ivan was. Michael just happened like 3 years ago, 3 or 4.
Oh yeah, no, I remember Michael epically.
Yeah.
But in 2008, and I remember that very specifically.
Uh-huh.
I was living in Chicago.
Okay.
One home. My best friend was having I just got divorced party, and no, it was warranted because that dude.
Love it.
Hey, you know what? Divorce parties are warranted. Period.
You know what?
That dude
to get through.
You celebrate a new part of your life. That's it.
Bingo. That's it.
But we went to Orange Beach for the weekend.
Yes. Okay.
And then I named Storm rolled in.
Are you sure it wasn't Isaac?
I'm pretty sure.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, take a look. Yeah, I'll have to look.
But it was insane.
Ivan sounds right. Ivan sounds right.
Ivan sounds right.
Ivan was in 2004.
Mm.
And it hit Orange Beach like that's yes. Ivan hit Orange Beach, right? Mobile Bay to where
Yeah,
a little bit where I live.
But this was I was in Chicago, so I'm having a blind moment. Whatever. I don't care what the name of the storm was. It was insane.
Right.
It was a bad storm. Yeah, exactly.
The only reason I know about
Ivan
Ivan because it was pre my baby. That's why I know when
I get it.
Does a life start all of a sudden like, okay.
I'm blonde. It was like one of those. They were flying double diamond dome.
Oh, there you go. Isabel. Maybe it was Isabel.
Isabel.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Wait,
But
I don't remember that one. I don't even remember that one. That's the saddest thing ever.
See, you would.
Well, that also could be our age too.
Yeah.
it was insane because
Yeah.
double diamond flags. We're like, we don't care. Double diamond flags on the beach means
Yeah.
you don't go.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, exactly. But also, same kind of situation for Sally because Orange Beach got hit by Sally pretty bad too. My relatives were there, and we told them, you need to leave. You need to get back on because while Sally ended up turning, it was always predicted to hit Orange Beach really bad. And they were like, we're fine. We want to see a hurricane. I'm like, you're staying in a condo. You're in a condo, like up off the ground. Like, you need to go. So guess who was like calling me after the storm because they couldn't get out of their condo.
Of course.
And the roads were all shut down. They couldn't leave.
Was that 03?
With probably no water.
No, yeah. They had nothing. And a baby. Like, yeah. So they learn their lesson, and next time they'll listen to us when we tell them, get your butt on the road and go be while the roads are open.
Well, that's what we have to do here with tsunamis. Okay, how many times does a tsunami really hit us? Very seldom.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
and they're like this big. Okay, seriously, we've had tsunamis this big. But all it takes is that one time that it hits, and it hits bad, especially with Waikiki. I mean, Waikiki is so jammed. The whole thing with that whole nuclear thing that we had, I going through things, and oh my gosh. I mean, anything, and they say that that's where that they would aim for, is what I had been hearing from a lot of people throughout the islands, is forget the military bases. They're going to have just as much things. Go for the tourist trap area. So
this is the thing with Hawaii is scary too, is they have these stories. There's these historical stories. It wouldn't matter how prepared they ever have been.
Yeah.
The thing with Hawaii, it wouldn't matter anything or any time a tragedy has ever hit Hawaii ever. Even the false one that happened a couple of years ago, where my mom called me and said she was about to die because the missile was about to hit her.
Trust me, I was in it. Yep.
Michael was 2018.
Michael was 2018. Okay, got it. So that could be. And,
that could be it. But yeah, the problem with Hawaii is anytime anything drastic has ever happened in Hawaii, nothing's ever been prepared, and it's very third world ish because of the separation. So if something were to happen that is really drastic, it would be very hard to get there quickly.
Well, we've been told basically on just business level, living level, all that, if the port shut down, because actually, if people know, Sandra, you love your Pearl Harbor stories, this is a Pearl Harbor story. The idea, what the Japanese were after when they were aiming to destroy the boats, it wasn't to destroy the boats only. Their plan was to sink one of the ships blocking the harbor entrance.
Yes.
With all of the ships inside of it. And that's what they were aiming for. And there was one actually racing out. I forget which one it was. They were racing to get out, and they had been hit. And if they had gone down there, it would have shut down America's ability to attack back. Luckily, they got out before anything happened. But that's basically what happens here. We joke around. Every one of us, Evelyn probably knows what I'm talking about. We keep so much extra toilet paper in our houses. Priorities in life. And because we do. Those are the things that get hit. And we thought neighbor islands would rather they be hit than Honolulu be hit by something, because they know they're going to get hurt just as bad, because their ports aren't deep enough for the level of ships that come to the ports. So, yeah. Jeff's like, I don't get it.
I said, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's super scary. I guess that's kind of a fear that you live to, just like we live with the fear of hurricanes. Other people live with fear of tornadoes.
Right. Or I feel like every place has its natural disaster.
You have your own, other than Jeff.
Absolutely.
What was that?
No, because tornadoes are terrifying. I mean, that's the scariest part about a hurricane, besides if it's not flooding bad. The other part is the tornado.
Okay, everybody listen. If it ever comes down to that, you got to come towards me. I'm not on a fault line. I'm not near a volcano.
Really?
Northern California.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be in California if I didn't have to be. So, anyways,
I thought Northern California.
I'm sorry.
Fall off when Yellowstone goes.
Yeah.
I thought
we're all dead when that happens. Well, no, not really.
Nope, I'm not.
You're
so today, are we?
The rest of us probably are. Lokamai, can I ask you about this?
I feel like Yellowstone could go, and I think it'd be okay.
I'm fine with Yellowstone. Yosemite, I might be kind of fucked, but like Yellowstone,
Old Old Faithful.
Yellowstone.
Where's Old Faithful? Isn't that Yellowstone?
Yellowstone. That's
Yeah.
Yellowstone.
So Michael didn't come
Yellowstone
before.
is a super volcano. Yellowstone
Ivan was
goes were
before.
all gone over time. You're going to want to Yellowstone goes.
You're gonna want to be gone.
Exactly. You're going to want to be gone right away. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be gone right away. Okay. It's going to take quite a while. Now, if San Andreas goes, I will be gone pretty quickly because of tidal waves.
Right.
And most likely. But yeah, no, if we have that one, yeah, not pretty at all. But super volcanoes are so interesting.
Yeah.
So
Wait a minute. Can I ask you a random?
Yeah.
How often do y'all get tsunami warnings?
It comes and goes. It comes so
Yeah.
far this year. We've had
4?
1-1, and
Good year.
okay, I can tell you this: in the amount of time that I've run nursing homes, so 20 odd years, the amount of times I have had to go in for a tsunami warning, okay, is 6 and 20 something years. Now we have a lot of tsunami watches. See, what happens is this: for it to turn into a warning, yeah, we have actual areas that the water has to pass to know that it's an actual warning. And a lot of places like Alaska has a mass earthquake. We are not going to know for sure that we have a warning until probably a couple hours later, 4 or 5 hours later. And then we'll get hit about 2 hours after that. So it has to get, the last major one was the Japan one.
Yeah.
That was probably the biggest we had.
Yeah.
But we had a little scare a couple months ago. In fact, everyone in Discord was like, in fact, it was Amber, who I think is still in chat. Yeah, she's like, Loco, you okay? And I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I got a tsunami.
Yes, I remember that day.
The only one would be now at the Big Island. There is an area of the Big Island that actually has a crack in it. And that is going to go someday. That crack is going to go
That's me
all
the
the way
saddest
through.
day ever.
Boom. And
Favorite.
the island is going to get a tsunami. Kind of like the East Coast will get when there's another island off of the East Coast across the Atlantic Ocean that's going to do the same thing at some point. I forget
Across
what it is. Yeah.
Like on the Europe side?
Yes, on the Europe side.
Okay.
And when that goes, it's going to send a mega tsunami towards America.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
It won't happen like
It's fine.
Yellowstone.
I've been watching that movie for 20 years. I'm already ready. I'm all prepared. I got this. It's fine.
Yes, exactly.
And you know what? And those zombies are coming in with that wave. And just so y'all know, that's where the zombie apocalypse comes from.
Bingo.
Jesus wrote that in the Bible somewhere. I guarantee it.
Yeah. Right.
You know that?
You'll have your bug out bags.
I bet Muhammad has a verse in there about the zombie wave Hey, just saying.
Yes.
Sorry, I've had a rough week in dealing with assholes. So if you see me being a little bit less spiritual, I apologize. But
That's okay.
No need to apologize.
We do not need you. We don't have. You don't have to always.
This guy owes me a lot of money. He owes me a lot of money.
You just be you, girl. You just be. Yeah,
When you owed a lot of money. We're talking the mortgage for my house for 2 months.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money that I need to be paid.
Yeah.
I'm a little feisty. I am a little feisty to speak, so I apologize.
I get you, girl.
We all have our times.
Oh my God, you're human?
Friday.
Wait a minute, you're human?
Right?
How dare she?
Seriously.
I had no idea.
How dare she?
We all love each other.
I love that. You're human. What are you going to do?
We love knowing that you're actually human.
I'm not just angelic spiritual being. That's what I try. I want to be your angelic spiritual being of the night.
Right?
You gotta be
No, motherfuckers, don't fuck with me.
to
Give me your
yourself.
money and don't be an asshole on YouTube. That's all I'm gonna say. Not you guys. Nobody
Not
here.
today.
Just generally speaking. And that is my message for the night. Be nice. This vibe attracts your tribe, motherfuckers, and be nice to everybody. Okay?
Yeah.
But hold on,
kind.
huh?
Done.
No
And be
man,
kind.
hold
Praise
on.
rewind.
And be kind.
Yeah.
And smell CBD if you're an asshole.
And get down to soul music.
What was
People
that? And then if you like
focus on
Motown,
their own
we can all
issues.
get down with our bad selves.
People need to focus on their own issues. They need to address the things they need to address within themselves. And you know what? Leave other people out of it. And oh, here's Miss Sandra. Yay! Sandra!
Jeff B, not all of us are human.
I was about
No.
to say,
Jeff is a reptilian.
just
That's
most.
Jeff.
No, I don't think so. Pleiadian maybe, but not a reptilian.
Oh my god, I love this.
I've
Did
met
you
a
say
few.
Canadian or Arcadian?
No, Pleiadian.
Pleiadian. Okay.
Pleiadian. Thank you. You got it.
She got it. Nope, you got
From
it.
the Pleiades, yes.
Now that I know what you said,
Yeah,
At first I was like-
Pleiadian.
Palladium, please. Let's get down with our bad selves. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's start on UFOs. We haven't talked about UFOs.
That's it. Yes, I know we're jumping around to all the different. I mean, this has been a random conversation for sure.
They usually
So-
are, though. I mean,
Yes.
if you think about
do
it,
you have
the
a
later
channel?
it
I don't know.
gets, right, the later it gets, the more random that we get.
Did you guys see my video? What happened to me?
It's true. No.
After I
Oh
shut
yeah.
the computer
Wait. Which time? Wait, what?
last Friday.
Last Friday. Yes.
Say it again,
Yeah,
Jess
that
Mom.
was crazy.
Yes. Did you hear anything else from her afterwards?
You part werewolf or just regular wolf, Jeff?
Louisiana Girl, did you
Mom,
see
did
it
you
though?
have anyone show back? Did she ever get back to you or anything, or everything
No.
just?
Nope.
No, it's just.
Not that I know. I mean, I'm not really on Facebook though, so I should probably pay more attention to it.
Mhm.
In case she does, but I don't know. It was really weird.
You know, you mentioned that day, and it brought back a memory. Actually, I was telling my mom about it. I remember we were staying at a little motel when I was a younger kid. I must have been about 12 or so. And I remember in the middle of the night, someone started knocking on our door like crazy because it led to outdoor side, those type of motels. And my dad answered and wouldn't open the door all the way, but it was a girl who was saying, "No, my boyfriend's after me. My boyfriend's after me." And my dad's like, "I'm not opening up no freaking door right now. There's no way." But he had my mom get on the phone real quick and let front desk know and all. But
Right.
it's so scary, and you don't know what you want to help the people, but at the same point, you got to protect yourself too.
Okay, guys. Have you guys ever? This is some conspiracy theories. This is some paranormal conspiracy stuff, but it will freak you out. Have you guys ever heard about the black-eyed children?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what that reminds me of. Sorry, the children banging on your door, like for help, or knocking on your door.
Well, I mean,
help.
immediately, honestly, post mama. That's like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm sitting here, I'm talking to you guys. I run off.
Don't open the door. That's my thing now.
My
after
dog's
Too late.
barking. My dog's barking. He's like, and my husband hates our
That's fine.
dog. So I'm like running off to save me from my husband and the dog from being like upset by the husband.
I guess.
And
Check
so
out what kind of
answers the
clothes they're
door, and
wearing.
I'm like, and this is this little girl. And we have like the old school like gates on our doors, like that. Because they haven't replaced our doors yet, so we have the old school gates.
Right.
And so I mean, it wasn't locked. No, they really think about it. It's probably not locked. I get it. It's not locked. I'm sure it's not.
It's never
Okay,
locked.
Dad.
Like, we live in a
That's where her place.
No,
I'm
it's
sitting-
locked
I'm
all the
sitting here, I'm
time.
sitting here,
It's
and go
locked
look at
all
my
the
VPN.
time.
You want to know my gate's not locked? Believe me, it's locked now, bitches.
Exactly. It will never be
so-
unlocked again.
Never.
It was
Never.
really interesting. So I came back here. I shut the computer. I grabbed my phone. I'm up there. I'm dialing the mom's phone. I'm like, talk to your mom. Her mom sounded actually like a legitimate human being.
Oh, good.
Like
Okay.
exactly like a mom that was tired that answers the phone.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
And I was
she
like,
was
oh.
a legitimate human being. That's all I can say.
Listen.
I'm really hoping she was.
If you guys have not,
We got a problem.
If you guys have not heard about black-eyed children, you all need to go educate
No,
yourselves
her eyes
so
were
that
not
you can
black.
all be prepared.
I turned my light on.
I
With
have
my
never
cover
heard
on.
of this.
No,
Oh,
it was
really?
This was weird. This was a weird situation, but it
I'll
wasn't
send you a
necessarily-
link to a podcast.
Black-eyed children are definitely, yeah. I don't know.
No, this was different. This
What's your thoughts on
was an adult child.
Yeah, that's different.
She didn't look 18. She looked like she was at least like 26.
That's
the only
different.
reason I know this is because she got punched in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it took me a minute to wipe the mascara from her eyes and like to clean her up a little bit to see what had really happened to her. And that girl was punched in the face and she was all crinkled up here because that's what happens. Your muscles go like this.
Right.
So she looks super old all of a sudden. And I'm just like, oh man.
Right.
I got it.
No, exactly. It hits you all at once that way. So yeah. But yeah, it's scary because you do know you want to help people. That's just being normal. But there's that part of you that is scared, you know what, Art, because people do case places.
Well,
You never know what's behind it.
and I woke up my husband. I picked up my phone and I'm like, hey, babe, get up.
Yep.
He didn't wake up.
Yep.
So I called him again. He's like, what the fuck? I'm sleeping. Of course you're sleeping. Like 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I know you're sleeping.
Of course you're
All right,
sleeping.
we're not, but we're
Yes, I
sleeping.
know that.
Get your ass out here.
But also
We got a little bit of
emergency.
a weird situation. It's as calmly as I could say it. I said, I need you to sit in the living room. I'll come in and I'll explain it to you in here in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And he just sat there.
Yeah.
The mom came.
I'm happy he was there. Yeah, exactly. Because especially when you got a kid in the house and all that, that gets scary. And you never know what's going to happen.
Oh, I called her. I mean, if it was something bad, I called it out like right off the bat. That's why my big husband. You see my husband; he's huge. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
even with a broken arm, he could kill anybody, so it wouldn't matter.
Right.
You got it.
Right.
So yeah, there is a chance that I could have had some weird situation happening.
Yeah.
But it also makes me kind of thinking silly how everybody gets so paranoid about YouTube. People are so paranoid.
Mhm.
When you can listen to your gut instinct and like actually listen to your gut instinct, or
Yeah.
you're just I think the people on YouTube that are just doing
agree.
ways a certain way just to get views in certain levels, they're probably it's probably
Well,
not the
remember-
energy that all of us are on. That's all I'm gonna say.
You guys remember that girl said that, if we really wanted to get views and boost our channel and all that, we need to fight between ourselves. And it's like, you know what?
No.
We're good.
No.
We're good. That girl said that here.
Yeah, because she was saying, hey, guys, you know how to grow your channel. And
Right.
we all went, and she says, yeah, just start fighting within yourselves. You can make it up. It didn't have to be real. But once there's
Yeah,
drama.
that's what's happening right now. That's exactly what's happening between Brittany and Natasha right now.
Yeah.
See, I don't
And I
know those
called it
names.
from the
I don't
get-go.
know those
You know
people.
what? I don't need to know those names.
Okay.
Into the names and
I
all
don't know. Yeah, and I'm with you too. I don't know who those people are.
And I don't, yeah, but that's what it comes down to in general and all that, definitely. But I think the thing is, you just look at marketing in general. What
I
do
feel like I
people
just lost my
talk about?
virginity.
Okay.
What?
People,
I lost my YouTube. That's really what it's always been
Oh.
about. Is that
I was
fighting
like,
thing?
no, you did that a long time ago. You had babies. Sorry.
exactly. There you go, girl.
No,
No,
YouTube
I got
virginity.
confused.
No,
Yeah, I get it now.
YouTube.
I was just
Virginity.
confused there for a second.
YouTube virginity. Like this is what it's been about. They fight amongst each other.
Yeah,
They do
but the thing is, you're the one giving them power, girl. If you continue the fight and you continue the discussion, girl, okay,
Yeah.
continue the
If
discussion,
any of us.
the energy continues.
Yeah.
I would never
Anyone.
do such a thing.
And and that's where the thing is. That's where marketing 101 is. How do you get more people talking about something?
For
more
budget, well, I'll tell you, marketing 101. That's for really cheap shit.
And but that's what it's all about. And so, on the other hand, how do you stop that cheap shit? You become the person who says, you know what, I'm over it.
You
That's
find
it.
a bigger hustle.
Name it is. No, it's not about finding a bigger husband or something. It's about finding the bigger person.
Well, that's what I'm
And,
saying.
Yeah.
The bigger hustle.
And-
Like, you find the bigger.
and because unfortunately in life, okay, I mean, even as a survivor, if I continue my life focused on this thing, I never get to move past that thing because that's what I'm cycling around all my life. Is I can never move beyond that. Even if that other person is still being an asshole and stuff like that, I'm giving them the control over me.
Absolutely.
I control myself.
I
Okay,
will
no one has
say
to
this
control
though.
me.
I will say this though.
Yeah.
Branching off of what you're saying,
Mhm.
I think depending on the trauma or whatever that's associated with what you're dealing with, until, in my opinion, until you tell that story with courage,
Yes. Yes.
you don't get that opportunity
Yes.
necessarily. And lots of therapies. I'm all about therapies.
Oh no, I agree with you, girl. You cannot move on in life unless you accept something and are able to. And some people are able to talk about stuff. Okay, I've talked about my history with certain people and things and others I can't quite pull it off yet. Sometimes I've been able to write it. Sometimes I'm not able to write it. And I think it's important for us all to be able to state things. And there's nothing wrong with that. Where I see the problem, and I've been on that problem myself before in the past on the survivor side, I got so focused on the survivor side of things that I kept circling back to what happened and not trying to figure out, okay, how can I pull myself, again, that cycle of what's going on there. But I agree with you. You've got to be able to come up and state what happened to you because you take your power back the moment you do that.
Absolutely. And Sandra and I have been talking about me telling my story.
Mm-hmm.
And my story is freaking complicated. Not that anybody else's isn't.
Yeah.
But it's kind of twofold, if that makes any sense. Essay times 2.
Right.
And I'm considering leaving out the part when I was a teenager. And my parents just weren't ready to believe.
Yeah.
And if they ever saw it, that would devastate them.
Yeah, you got it. And that's the thing, okay, your story is your story. Okay, your story does not have to be 100% of every single thing that happened to you. Okay, you know that deep within yourself. Your story is what you want to share with people. There are some things I will never be able to share with people. Okay, I have never shared with a single human being. Okay, other than anyone who was there at that time. Hey, Robbie. And
hey, Robbie.
Yeah, so I think it's important.
Hey, Robbie.
A lot of people, I think, get scared about sharing their stories because they feel like they have to share everything. And you know what? No, you share what you feel comfortable sharing at that point. Because guess what? What you share today is going to be a smaller version of what you would be able to share a year or 2 years from now. And because you're just dealing with things. So it's not like I think that I commend you for that. Okay,
Robbie, put the knife down.
Wait,
Robbie,
What?
Oh.
Robbie, put the knife
needs a
down.
knife.
Put the knife down. Step away from the knife.
Step away from the knife.
Slowly.
Grab the link, Robbie. Come on up.
Yes.
We got
Anybody.
us pinned up at top. Yeah, we've got space. We definitely got space.
You gotta do the Brady
We
Bunch.
do
Come
have
on, you guys.
space.
That
Oh my gosh. So I kind of lost track. Yeah, we got talking about, Robbie, you missed us talking about the black-eyed children a few minutes. You know that
Seriously.
little kid that I saw standing in the corner of your room last night?
Robbie, do you know about black-eyed children? I need to know.
Yeah.
They're terribly terrifying,
you want
and
some
everybody
ice
needs to
water,
know
What?
about
But
them.
they're mostly in Russia. I don't think they're in the United States.
No, I listen to all kinds of stuff from the United States. I listen to all kinds of.
I bet you do. I'm not doubting that. I'm not doubting that. I had only heard them. I had only heard of them in the Windleshire Wood or Wendell.
Yeah. I'll send you the podcast too. I'm telling you, there
That'd
was
be
a
awesome.
It was like a 3-part series podcast. Like it was.
Got it, Robbie.
Oh.
Robbie
long
says he only
thing.
has 3 more minutes, so
Oh,
he's not
okay.
going
No
to come on.
problem, my
But that's
dear,
okay.
no problem. And
But yes, I'll send it out. My husband, it was one of his podcasts, and we were
Okay.
on our way to NOLA for the weekend, and we managed to terrify our poor teenagers in the car.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think what it is at some point, Gulf Coast Mama is, like Rosaline said, it started off in this group as the true story of where it all was, but it's
Right.
like Slender Man. Okay, anyone who has followed Slender Man knows Slender Man actually was completely made up. Someone has
Right.
come out and said all this stuff. But people still swear they're seeing him, and they're positive they're seeing him because of the suggestibility of it. So where
Right.
I honestly do think, okay, it was a actual thing there. For a lot of people, I don't know, they're saying they're seeing it, and they may be seeing it. For all we know, maybe they are seeing things here.
we can manifest all kind of demons ourselves, regardless in life. If it really comes down to it,
Yeah.
if we have a negative
Wow.
energy or connotation, if you're sitting there, like, out of this weird fear,
These people weren't seeing it.
Manifest
They had them
interesting.
knocking on their doors at night.
What?
They had them knocking on their doors at night. I'm telling you, like
I did not manifest that shit.
No, that's what made me think of it, because these people who had like these children knocking on their
No,
doors.
that girl, she
Anyway,
literally told me
thing.
3 times in different ways.
Oh,
Her feet brought her to my door. I live in a really nice neighborhood. My house, if you look at my yard during the day, it's not the one you want to go to. I give my husband the dignity of his own freaking front yard.
Right.
Yes, back off, dude.
And so I was looking actually for my dad's old paper opener, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't have one.
I need a Robbie knife. I need a Robbie knife.
But guess what?
You guys
I've
done.
got scissors, little baby nail scissors.
Okay, sorry.
I've got a 235. Does that count?
There you go.
Sandra's got a nail file.
There
Me
you go.
too. We're
Oh, my
prepared,
God.
Sandra.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, no, you get into all of the different ghost stories. I mean, honestly, I think I'm going to buy a book of the local ones, and maybe I'll start reading them
Yes.
once in a while on.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Please do.
Do y'all
Please
wanna-
do. Oh, there's another one. I'll have to go back and I love podcasts, y'all. I'm sorry. Like I love podcasts, but there's another podcast that talked about a ghost story out of Hawaii, and I'll have to see if you've heard of it. But I've got to go back and find it because I can't remember the whole thing.
Was that a
Do y'all
demon that
wanna-
came to my house, guys?
Do y'all want a true ghost story?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Because that was there. I could give you a couple actually, because
I love
my first real on the books job,
Mhm.
I was a tour guide at a plantation home. I got paid to talk and play dress up because I had to wear the big hoop skirt, the whole 9 yards.
Yes.
So I can give you 2 first-hand accounts.
I love it.
One.
Yes.
So I'm trying to figure out how to structure it.
Mhm.
In the upstairs of the house,
Okay.
there was it was like adjoining hotel room, for lack of a better way of framing it, right?
Got it.
With a door two rooms side by side with a door that opened up in between.
Mhm.
And my best friend of 30 years was giving the tour, right? And we would talk about the master bedroom and all of the stuff in the master bedroom. And then we would usher all of the tour into the children's bedroom, which was adjoining, right? There was a mirror that was on the wall that would give you if you're standing in that doorway delivering the rest of your tour, you could see directly into that mirror. And she left the tour of 45 people screaming at the top of her lungs.
Why?
Because she saw in the reflection of the mirror that she was facing on that far wall
Mhm.
an old nursemaid slave.
You know, girl,
I bet Louisiana's filled
plantation,
with.
plantation
Oh,
houses and
girl.
things like that. We do here in Hawaii. They didn't get to do it last year. I'm hoping it's okay by this year. We have sugar plantations out here. And the families lived on the plantations, all the worker families would live there and all that. So they actually
Absolutely.
turned those into haunted houses during Halloween. And I've been on them. I have a friend of mine, well, a couple actor friends that actually do the roles in them, and they have seen some of the craziest stuff over the years. And it's just
Girl, I could tell you stories like look it up, the Myrtles in
Yes.
St. Francisville is known to be one of the most haunted houses in the U.S.
Right.
So we were all tour guides in high school, once again, and all of our dumbasses, we rented a room at the Myrtle on Halloween night. And we took a Ouija board.
Girl.
Oh, you girls. Oh, no. That's where it's on my line.
Nope.
So this is funny,
Terrifying.
scary, and terrifying, but funny.
Yeah.
We all went down to the kitchen for midnight snack.
Mm-hmm.
The Ouija board was still in its box. It had never been pulled up. It was in the top of a closet. We went down for a midnight snack. And we come back, and the Ouija board is fully set up for us. And we're like, really?
Nope.
Okay. I have a third.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, yeah. No. We used to do weird things like that. We have one of the places I'll take you guys sometime on a video is the Poly Lookout. Poly Lookout is actually this cliff area where during King Kamehameha is the king that pulled all of the islands together under one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what he did was to finally get everyone together. He would get people up that cliff and he marched all the soldiers off the edge of it. And so you can hear screaming at times. You'll go up there and you'll hear people screaming. The paranormal's crazy there. High school age. I just finished doing our town, I think it was, and closing night.
Oh, I love our town.
Oh, yes. And our town, during that whole rehearsal process, we were making our own Ouija. I would never do this now. But back then, kids, we do crazy things.
Yeah,
We were making our own Ouija boards out of paper and, tape and stuff and all that. And one night after closing night, we actually went up. One place Morgan's corner, which is the normal urban. Someone died there. It's haunted now. Then we went actually the Poly Lookout. This was before they shut it down. You can't go there at night supposedly now, unless you just go around the fence. And but yeah, it's real easy. And we got up there and actually started doing Ouija boards at 2:00 in the morning. And it was one of those things. I'm like, how stupid could I have been back there? But you don't even think of it as a kid. You just do this stuff without thinking. No, you don't do it.
And these stories I'm telling you, I was in high school.
Yeah, that's it.
And I will tell you a third story that I was a witness to, but was not necessarily a part of. So I was working at Homan's House Plantation, but right up the street, less than 2 miles, I would say, was another plantation. It was called Tascuco. And it was just bought by a family. And the family lived in the house. And they had small children. So I had friends of mine that were tour guides there.
Yeah.
And I remember going up, and we were going up to wake up. The little boy at the time was maybe 2. No, he had to have been older than that. Maybe 4, because he was talking in complete sentence.
Okay.
Maybe 4. But he was like, we had gone up to get him up from his nap in the house. But he was already awake. And sitting up contented to be. And we walked in and we were like, oh, hi, Isaac. How are you doing? He had the craziest look on his face. It was all screwed up. Why won't the little girl come down and play with me? Pointing.
Yep. Kids.
I've chills right now talking about it.
Yep. Nope. Kids definitely.
And the house has since burned to the ground.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The only thing that's left is the chimney.
Yeah.
Just kind of wow.
Wow. Yeah. Jeez. What did you just pull, Rosalie? I knew I kept hearing shuffling going on. I think. Oh no.
Oh.
You're muted, my dear.
Yeah, I can't hear.
How about now?
Yeah, I can.
Now you're good.
Oh my goodness. No, I just wanted to let you know I was shuffling. It was me. So I wasn't paying attention when I cut the deck and showed you. I was just saying, yeah, it was me. Sorry. And Lacey,
okay.
Gold Coast Mom, thank you for posting those links.
You're welcome.
Very
Yes,
fun to
ma'am.
watch.
I like the podcast overall. They've got tons of episodes about
Cool.
See, and the podcasts are something I can listen to at work. I can listen to
Yes.
YouTube, but I'm so distracted. There's some things that when I'm watching YouTube, specifically my Van City Van Life guy, I want to
Right.
see what he's doing in his van. I want to see the updates in that. So I end up
Right.
stopping what I'm doing and picking up my phone. Yeah, and
I'm
I
the
don't
same.
want to get in trouble for that.
Oh,
I only
I'm
have
the
3 more
same.
years. You know,
So yeah, that's
3 more
totally
years.
understand.
But a podcast would be awesome.
podcast.
I don't. I
Yeah,
got.
That'd be great.
I like to listen to books on tape, books on like audiobooks
Audio.
and podcasts and stuff like that. Rather, I don't know.
audiobooks,
I love
right.
music, but
But yes, I agree with you.
in the last probably 10, no, not even, probably the last 6 or 7 years, I've just started gravitating to
Crystal, you're always
spoken word
welcome
more.
here, my dear. You're always welcome here, hon. And
Yes.
And it was fun.
Oh, no,
We're
you're welcome.
definitely in ghost story
100%.
time, but you're welcome. And
Yeah.
And no, we're talking about some good times right now, and just giving each other time to speak.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
As long as we're cognizant of how we all talk together and just kind of share experience, I don't see any.
I think we're slowly starting to figure that out. How
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
so many people.
it's complicated.
It is very but it's working. It's definitely working.
Female
I
energy
agree.
is complicated. Period.
Guys keep saying that, right, Jeff? Guys keep saying that over and over, and but no, I really, the whole ghost stuff. I remember growing up, I had we lived in Europe for a while, and it was the old
Jeff B, you're
redone
funny.
story. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's what I wanted to bring up earlier. That's the second time you said that, Jeff. And he had mentioned earlier about, that coming of age time when you actually have the choice between Ouija boards and spin the bottle, and you do spin the bottle. And also, but oh my God. But yeah, no, that house that we lived in had so many haunted type things in it. I mean, the room that I would not live in as a little girl. My mom had to give me a different room. Okay, we had this huge play pit. There's one story I'll tell about later. Oh, this place had like 22 rooms. It was an old brewery that had been retro done as a house and everything. So a lot of the rooms had been paneled off. You couldn't tell they were there, things like that. My mom and my dad had an office off to the side. As you walked in the front door, there was an office on the right-hand side. And he would be in there all the time. It was kind of a dead end. You turned right, you walked in there, and it was his office, and that was it. Come back out. I, for years, didn't say anything to my mom or dad. I was positive you would go through, and you'd walk in, and if you turned to the left in the right-hand corner, there was an entryway to another room. And so I'm not thinking about anything whatsoever. I'm just whatever. I was 6 years old at the time. And I'm telling my parents about this and friends at a dinner party. And my mom's like, no, there was nothing there. There was nothing there. It was just a room. And my dad popped up and he said, and called my mom by name. Do you remember? There was actually behind that. They had wallpapered that whole thing over. But that went into another whole hallway, another set of rooms behind there. And so, it was just crazy. And,
pretty amazing.
Stuff out there.
Yeah.
There's stuff out there. And, but no, one second. Let me do. No, Crystal, you're cared about. No worry about that. You're cared about. So, but, it's so much. That's why I can't wait for Halloween. I keep thinking about all these different Halloween things, but I've got to watch that podcast.
Yes.
Because, my gosh.
Like I said, because those episodes are from 2017. So they've got a ton of content.
Yeah, exactly. No, getting into all this. What I love is different cultures. Each of us come from a different background, culture, different area of the country, things like that. And everything's slightly different. We all have our own cultural histories and stuff like that. So
yes.
Oh my gosh.
And I will say that, I don't sound like it, but when I was little, we spent a few years in right outside of New Orleans. And then we kept a vacation home in the French Quarter for a long time. So we spent so much time. That was my second home. I felt like New Orleans was my second home. So
no place like New. I will say
I
this.
know.
I have lived all over the country.
Mm-hmm.
All over the country, in major metros, in tiny towns, whatever.
Yeah.
New Orleans is its own little microorganism.
It is. It really is.
The last place I got to visit before COVID. That was my last trip.
It's amazing.
Incredible.
And my mother-in-law still lives in New Orleans. So, and we're relatively local. I'm just outside of Baton Rouge.
Okay.
We go, well, pre-COVID.
Right. They're still shut down a lot.
Yeah.
We used to go once a month.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
At least. She owns a bed and breakfast. Y'all ever want to go to New Orleans? Hit me up.
Yes, we go all the time. Like, we love it. I'm telling you, even still, we love it. We don't have our timeshare condo anymore.
Yeah.
But we still go all the time. We love it so much.
Hit
So I
me
will
up.
totally hit you up for that.
He's in a great spot. You're familiar with New Orleans, so you'll know what I'm talking about. It's in between Magazine and St. Charles.
Nice.
Walking distance both.
Yeah.
You
That's
can
a good spot.
You can walk to the World War II Museum.
Okay.
Literally. Now you wouldn't want to walk to the quarter, but frankly, and maybe it's because I'm jaded. I used to attend bars during Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
I'm over that.
Yeah.
I don't need Garvin Street anymore. I'm good.
Yeah.
Good.
Fun fact, because we went so much growing up,
But
I
that's a
never
rite of
went
passage also.
but I
That's
never
good.
did Bourbon Street until I was almost in my, or maybe I was in my 30s. Like, I was old before we ever did Bourbon Street, because I would always go with my family. So the things that everybody else did in New Orleans, I didn't do. And I loved it.
Bar on Bourbon when I was 15.
Yeah.
I was working Mardi Gras at 15 on Bourbon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. See, I never went to Mardi Gras since I was a little kid. Like, when I was little and we lived there, we went to Mardi Gras. But not at night. Like, we left. We would be there before dawn.
Where my mother-in-law is, did go pre-COVID. COVID. But we would literally go and stay at my mother-in-law's house, walk to St. Charles, not Bourbon. But I mean, I have videos of my daughter in an ergo carrier thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Asleep. Passed out in the middle of a parade.
That's amazing.
She was a little over a year old.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I was little, and we got out of school and we would get up before the sun came up on Fat Tuesday to go down to the quarter, and we would dress up in costumes. Like, not just dress up in costumes, spend all day, but then we would leave before it got nighttime. But we would sit in front of the TV watching parades, yelling like, "Throw me something, mister!" Like, that's what you did as children there.
Yeah, funny. Like, I will never forget when my mother-in-law moved down there. We always tell people, you don't stand on the top part of a ladder, right? Well, we had the ladder box. I know you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's a wooden box. It's a wooden box that you build, for those of you who don't know. It's a wooden box that you sit in, that you mount on the top of a freaking ladder.
Legit.
That's
in this.
Yeah, it is. Let me just tell you, and when we have Mardi Gras here.
Stand on the back of it. You stand on the back of the ladder.
Yeah.
To make sure it's stable.
Yeah.
But your kids are up there. I have pictures of God. Yeah. Bells couldn't have been much more than a year old.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
pictures of her taking a nap in one of them.
Like I'm telling you, I haven't been to Mardi Gras since I was a kid, and everybody's like, "Yeah, New Orleans Mardi Gras." I go to New Orleans every other time of year. Except, do you know where I found though? Have you been for St. Patrick's Day?
Oh, holla,
guys!
I'm Irish, baby, I'm Irish.
Everybody needs to go to New Orleans for St. Patrick's Day. I was going to tell you, finally did it a few years ago. It was amazing. It's so fun. It's like
they throw cabbages. And
yes, they do. They throw whole cabbages at you. People bring boxes to take home stuff to make soup. And they like or make food at the end of the day. Like yes, they throw bags of Jello shots at you.
Oh my god. Like, I'm all for that. Would you choose St. Patrick's Day to visit than over Mardi Gras?
Yes.
For someone who's never been?
Now that I've been, yes. 100%.
That is
it's less crowded. It's more of a local thing. I mean, you obviously have some tourists and like we were there, but it's not as well known, but it's just as fun. It's so much, and you've got all the like orders that come like in the like the old men and they have their whole like things, and they have whiskey around their necks, and they'll like give you the whiskey, like they give you flowers. It's the whole thing to collect as many flowers as you can, like from the guys.
Oh, I completely agree. You've got
Rosalind's starting to get sleepy, girl. There, I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
I totally agree. Like the guys in bagpipes handing out
Jupiter,
and it's a much more genuine. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
not genuine.
Right.
It's just more of a local experience, in my opinion. I think a lot more locals. Mardi Gras is going to be your tourists. It's going to be packed. That makes sense. It wasn't packed. It was like it was busy, but not packed. And not only that, so there's house parties. Like when you line in the parade route, where they like, you can pay money and just like go into these house parties.
Oh, is that what those are? Okay.
Yeah, and they have bands playing all up and down the street. It's just. It's not your college. It's not so much college partying feeling.
Yeah.
It's more.
It's much more adult.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
You're still going to have your frat boy rejects. They're going to be there. It happens.
They're going to be there no matter what. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's very. I keep wanting to say genuine, but Mardi Gras is genuine.
Authentic? I don't know. Not authentic. I don't know. It's just, I know what you're trying to say, but it's just different. It does to me, it just doesn't feel like the college. I feel like Mardi Gras has been taken over by college people.
It's not as touristy.
Yes.
Interesting. Oh, I can understand what you're saying, because that's what we get out here. You get certain things that are just too. I tell people, if you're coming to Hawaii, don't go to Waikiki. I mean, it's so touristy. You're not getting anything about what it truly is like out here by going.
Yeah. And that's why I'm so glad we went to where we went when we went to Hawaii.
Yeah, you guys went. Yeah, definitely.
It's still on my bucket list.
Rosalind.
Okay, where to go?
What's up?
I'm going to cut out. I love you guys. I love but I'm going to go. So love you all.
Okay.
I will see you maybe Sunday on my live or not.
Yes.
Or maybe tomorrow night somewhere. But I've got to get some sleep because I'm stifling yawns left and right. So love you, and I will see you guys another day.
Love you.
Bye.
Love you, my dear.
Love you too. Bye.
Love you. Bye. No. Yeah, Rosalind. Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah. No, you got it. You got it. So. My God.
She has the most amazing energy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that girl's here. Hey.
Yeah, she made it back. She took some food and then made it.
Hey, I just started reading up on chat after like getting lost in the the conversation
got
on
it.
New Orleans.
You got it.
See
I
that?
made the-
Oh,
I
that's
made
sad.
the-
No, it is sad.
I know. That's
And,
sad.
and poor Sandra's still getting over her shot. I'm feeling
Yes, she
better. I'm
is.
almost back to normal. but yeah,
Oh, yay.
oh,
Sandra, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
it can be a rough one.
It took
Yeah.
me a good 48 hours.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby, are you feeling any better?
Hmm?
Are you feeling any better, Sandra?
I still have a constant headache. My body still hurts.
Oh gosh. Yeah, you're what, a day behind me. So hopefully by tomorrow you'll be feeling, because I'd say I'm about 90% right now. So I am taking Tylenol. That helps with some of it, but with Tylenol I'm back to normal. So hopefully tomorrow you'll be back to normal, because it sucks royally.
Yeah.
But it works. It's what's going to help us. So
I guess my parents got lucky because they didn't.
you
I was
and
worried about
those
them.
gorgeous, I swear, you two, your hair, both of you. I looked down. I'm like, you guys and your hair, and
Yeah.
nope, you got it. But oh gosh, what a day! What a day! So what's
Yeah.
everyone up to tomorrow?
Right,
We
did
got it.
April leave again?
She kind of pops in and then she pops out. I think.
Yeah. Sorry. Like I said, I was just not catching up on a whole lot of chat.
Yep, you got it. You got it. No problem. I mean, bad. I'm eating with my fingers, but whatever.
So yeah, if anybody wants to, ever go to New Orleans for a St. Patrick's Day, let me know. I'll totally meet you there.
One of these days.
Hey, maybe we'll make it a group trip.
There you
Seriously, so fun.
go. There you go.
And everybody, okay, so I have to also caveat this though with saying that me and my husband got married near St. Patrick's Day, so we celebrate around St. Patrick's Day a lot. There's a run here that's huge. Usually pre-COVID,
Red dress.
huge at St. Patrick's Day. So like that's how we used to celebrate. We would go to this 5K, and it's a giant party with like 15,000 people afterwards in a street party.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's so fun.
But
So when we went to there, we were like, we're gonna change what we do from now. We're gonna come back here now.
Oh, you got it. You got it. How's
Then
your
the next year COVID hit.
Well, but Gulf Coast Mama, do you know about the red dress run?
Yes, I do. I want to go there for that too. Yes. Oh my god.
Amazing. It's amazing.
Yes. It
But
is.
nobody cares if you're male or female. Everybody wears a red dress.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, funny, interesting.
I will say I was really big into 5Ks, and that's back before my last two children, and I need to get back into them.
Well, and it's not really a run. It's
not, but that's the kind I like.
Those fun runs are the ones.
That's the kind I like.
Yeah.
It's
Slow runs.
Yeah, that's the kind like here.
Girl.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we're gonna run 30 feet to the next bar and get it done.
That's my favorite. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we used to do fun 5K.
Sleepy Ninja, exactly. Those are the best runs out there,
aren't they? Yes. Yeah. So the one I have that we do for St. Patrick's Day that's near here, we have these drinks called Irish Wakes, and they're the best things ever. They're so potent. They're like, what are the Long Island iced teas, but different? But it's the same kind of concept, mixing a bunch of stuff, and then they're green.
Arnold Palmer isn't quite.
No, this is. I'll send you. I'll post the recipe.
Yeah.
They're pretty. They won't serve you more than 2 at the restaurant. They come in mason jars. They're-
AMF. Have you ever had AMF?
had what?
AMF?
Mm-mm.
Adios, motherfucker. It is, oh my God. It's called that for, yeah, one of my casts got me on those one time, gosh, maybe about 7-8 years ago. And like AMF. Oh, see, there you go, sleeping in.
I guess I need to look it up. It's probably similar. But after the run, they have giant giant batches made up of these things. They serve beer too, but it's all you can drink after the run. And then they have some food too.
Oh, when you're dehydrated. Okay.
No. That's what they do. That's actually my brother. He's going to be doing a whole
fun.
live for you guys at some point about training for marathons and stuff like that. And he's going to talk about the right shoes and how to go about training and all. But what I always thought the funniest thing is after marathons, okay, you do the Chicago Marathon, you cross that finish line, and they're standing there with an ice cold beer for you to grab as you go through the and,
the best.
He's like, you get so slammed from just that one beer because you are so dehydrated at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I haven't done a marathon. The closest I came, I was training for a half marathon.
Yep, that's what I'm.
Before I got pregnant with my middle child, and some health stuff happened, and I ended up moving to the 5K.
Okay.
But it was still a blast. But I would love to do not a marathon, a half marathon. I want to work back up to because I was almost there. So I'd like to get back up to that.
That's what I told my brother. I'll do half marathons. I'll build up to those. We have one where you actually run or walk from Aloha Tower all the way to our stadium. And it's the most fun one. It's a more serious one. Then they have your other ones, the color run where you come out totally just filled with colored powder, or the glow run and you just glow in the dark. Everyone's glowing in the dark at night. So much fun.
Yeah, I want to do one of those too. I've never done one of the glow runs. So I would not think that mattered on private videos either. That girl. That's crazy.
I want to do
crazy.
Oh, that girl. That's good for me to know because I probably would have done the same thing.
I can't see it, please. I'm begging.
Oh, sorry. She said, "Oh my God, I finally read enough to figure out why I got the strikes. Apparently, you cannot post medical procedures without explanation and context. I should have added commentary. I just didn't think it mattered on private videos."
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, that girl. The things that you learn daily out here, just ridiculous.
I just dropped the nail.
But I'm just somewhere. We just stopped from 7 or 8 people to 3. Who went live? And,
right? We are not boring.
Good and well. That's
maybe we are.
And also, but doing those types of runs and all that is just so much fun. But
we have a local one that's called Play Dirty.
It's called what?
Play Dirty.
Ooh. Is it a mud run?
Yes.
Mud runs are fun. Yeah.
Love mud runs.
I want to so badly.
It's so fun.
Like the color run looks fun. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. It does.
But I have 2 bum ankles. Like, not running anywhere.
There you go.
I will say, there's obstacles on the mud run. And it depends.
Would not be able to do it.
The difference is I can take that at my pace.
You can. And you can skip obstacles. At least the ones I've done, you can skip obstacles if you feel like they're too or they have modified versions where they have an advanced version and a smaller, except for those really extreme ones. But the local mud runs I've done.
Yeah.
I've had that.
I want to go get muddy. That sounds
so fun.
Yeah.
I'll send y'all pictures in Discord of my mud run pics because I'm telling I don't know if you can tell. I'm a girly girl. I love my football. Love my football, but I was never a sports kid. I was a theater kid. I was a choir girl. I was not. But And I was hesitant the first time about mud runs. I was like, I like to go in hotels. I don't like to camp. I'm not that person. I have never had so much fun in my life.
Yeah.
Swimming through mud was the best thing ever.
We all ended up getting between the glow run and the color run. The glow one was the best because it was at dark. It was completely dark outside.
Yes.
And you're spraying people with stuff. I'm trying to I've got some amazing video that I took at it that I'm trying to pull up. And it was just, and trust me, none of us were that athletic. I mean, it wasn't about walking, and we walked. And two of us walked ahead of the other two because two of us are a little quicker than the other two were. So we just would do things like that. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun doing this type of stuff. And so I'm trying to find.
Yes, I want to do one of those too. My sister has done those, the color runs and the glow runs.
They're fun.
I haven't gotten to do it. I did do a Disney run.
Oh.
Those are also, that's the one where I was training for the half marathon and the 10K, and then I had to just do the 5K because of health issues. But like I said, it was still, even if you just do the 5K at Disney World, if they ever bring them back,
right,
they're so fun too. They're not as fun. There's not a big party afterwards unless you just go to Epcot. Then you can have your own big party. But
I want to go to Disney, just my husband and I.
No, I totally recommend it. That's where I got my husband proposed to me there.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah, it was his first trip there, and no, it's amazing. We love grown-up trips to Disney, and I will give you all the tips, all the places, all the things to do. But drinking around the world in Epcot is one of the most things.
Fast.
That's what we did this. That's what we did this St. Patrick's Day.
There you
for
go.
Our anniversary celebration. And
there you go.
But they have festivals at Epcot. Now they have them all year round. They used to just have food and wine in the fall. But now all of them have food booths and so they all have drink and food. So specialty drinks, especially wines, beers, plus food. It's so fun.
Here was one of us. I don't know if it'll show real well. This was after they had the party afterwards at the color run, the glow run.
Yeah,
you're all in bubble.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yes,
and I mean, yeah, it was just bubble everywhere, and it just trying to find. I have one video of me pouring all the glow in the dark stuff on me. Is what I was.
That would be so fun. I would love to do that too.
Awesome.
Yes.
These things are actually just so much fun. I mean, that's why I can't wait till they bring them back. And it's not, you can't run them quick and you're done within a couple minutes.
No, I will tell you, I've never been a full runner on it. I do what's called interval running.
Okay.
Yeah. So you.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Jeff. Christola came in. I'm about to go and watch my 2-year-old gremlin do her Britney crazy dance, and Jeff comes back. Christola gave her head.
Oh God, that's funny. That's really funny.
Oh my God, that was good.
I need to hear Sandra's voice.
I know.
We kind of totally left her out of it.
She's like, I'm zoned.
I'm here. I'm just listening.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I can hear your voice sounds hoarse a little bit. Yeah.
I promise you'll be back to normal someday.
Someday.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Hopefully on Monday I can be fixed.
Okay, sorry. There we go.
When did you get your shot, Bay?
Do what?
When did you get your shot?
Monday.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
Yeah. So, yeah, some of them, it's hitting some people worse. And wait, which one did you have, Sandra, again? I forget.
Pfizer.
Okay.
Oh, I heard all the hot people get Pfizer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You heard what?
I saw a thing on the internet.
A lot of
That
people get
people get Pfizer.
A lot of what?
I
Hot,
had Moderna, and it
mamas.
hit me hard,
Oh.
but it was
Moderna-
on for about 48 hours. I'm so sorry, babe.
I mean, I have other health issues right now, so
Exactly.
Yeah. I think they're
Fail.
combining to make you feel
And
not
that's
so
you're
bad.
getting a lot of things at once that are hitting you, but
Yeah.
it still packs a punch. I mean, okay, Louisiana girl, I had the Moderna also, and Sandra and I hit about at the same amount of time. It was about 14 hours after you got hit, and I know I woke up
Yes.
about 6:30 in the morning, totally fine. Went back to sleep 7:30. Woke up complete chills. I could not stop shaking, and I did not really start feeling better till yesterday, and then now today 90% back. So I'm hoping Sandra gets back to that because it's
Me too. Me
But-
too.
good. At least in 10 days, you're going to know you're safer to go out there and not worry about.
I was already safe from the get-go. I've already had it.
There you go. I know. Yeah, that's true. And
Hi. So have I. I get
For
it.
3 months.
Yeah. I've heard from people that actually, I don't know. I want to read more about who gets the higher side effects from it. Okay.
I've heard that too. That people that have had it
Have worse.
Get morbid.
That's what I
Yeah.
heard too. But now I've started to hear that younger people have worse side effects too. Because I'm telling you that
I'm
my
old.
parents had,
I am
Like-
too.
my mom got a little tired, but not like I've seen all my friends having. Like
Right.
everybody else is like in bed
No.
for 2 days, like feeling like they
My
have.
brother had nothing.
COVID.
My brother had nothing. Both shots, he had zero, no problems. My mom, nothing the first one. Well, other than of course the sore arm, which everyone gets.
Right.
But
yeah.
my mom had a little issue. Yeah, I was gonna. When I saw you looking at your arm, I was wondering how's the bruise coming along. That also became an issue too, I think. And
Yeah.
poor team.
No.
Aw.
Yeah. So, but yeah, slowly but surely, we'll see how this all puts within.
Well, and what's crazy, like my parents, I mean, my dad is 73. My mom is 68. They never got COVID, thank God. But
Right.
they sailed right on through. No big deal.
Right. Mine too. It's weird.
I had COVID, and that's a messed up story, but whatever.
Mhm.
I was
But-
so sick.
We got COVID, and like it was a solid 20 days
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
of. Now I also have Crohn's,
Mm.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, that's gonna. Yeah.
and I'm fat, so that ain't gonna help anything. But whatever.
They love to tell us that, don't they?
They do. They do. We
It's
don't
like always, no
feel
matter
that way about you.
it's always the overweight is the reason why you have the issue. I'll never get over that. So, for some,
But also,
people,
I don't think you're fat.
yeah, that I agree, my dear.
We eat. We do three things really well in South Louisiana. We eat, we party, and we recover.
Yeah.
That's
There
what
you
we
go.
do.
There you go.
Not I.
Oh gosh, yeah, you do sound tired. That's for sure. And
That's
yeah, I
right.
know it took me a couple times of just, and even now, okay. In fact, I just sent someone a message saying that yeah, for some reason my eyes are getting real tired, and I'm finding it's just taking me a little longer to get back to my normal self right now. Normally, I'd be
Yeah.
4 in the morning, no problem, and I'm like,
No, let's not.
oh, Amber, the head dish is here.
Finally. Guess
Amber's
the party
here.
party can't end now.
Not now. Amber's here. There's
Wait.
no ending now. That's for sure.
Were we about to end the party?
You owe me 20 hours of sleep.
I know, girl. This girl who, she's driving home from work listening. We are the drive home entertainment. Yes. Unpaid for entertainment for her.
Dang it, Amber. When you drive home, when you get home, you have to come up.
There you go, girl.
Because I miss you.
Yes, exactly. I mean, it's been like
Yeah.
forever.
Drive
oh my God.
fast.
Y'all,
Be safe.
Yes.
Yes,
safe.
yeah, no,
Got on here.
Don't drive too fast.
no. Y'all, can I tell y'all?
Here.
Is that girl still here?
I don't know.
Oh, she kind of pops in and pops out every now and then.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
So I followed her epic. I mean, she was amazing.
Heck yeah, she was.
For the trial?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I shared her link earlier. I want more people to go watch that. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously. Oh, she is here. Yes.
Well,
Hi, girl.
come up, that girl. I want to talk to you if you want
We
to.
missed you.
Yeah. Well, if she wants to. I know earlier.
You don't have to.
But
Yeah.
if she wants to, no big deal. If she doesn't.
Yeah, if she
But
wants to, definitely.
okay.
There's the next.
I'd like to just interject and tell you guys that I cannot get this thing straight to save my
I was
life.
wondering
Here we
where you
go.
are on your nails. I love it, girl.
I'm getting mad because I can't get this one straight. And I've
Look who is
replaced it
here.
3
It's
times.
not that girl, but look who we got here.
and
The queen. It's
Amber.
oh, she's not the cooter. Okay, got it. Goodbye.
What?
I'm not talking. Yeah, no. Never mind. I'm not thinking correctly anymore.
I'm the cooter puncher.
it's true.
What? Herself, and I'm like, and we love you, girl. I'm just happy you're listening. I'm just happy. Sorry, I'm happy. I get happy and giddy when I'm here with a bunch of people I care about. So.
Me too.
Yeah, it's just that
Same.
feeling you get inside. So, and I'm putting little dots. Actually, this is the one I got last week, and I started working on it. So for my
Yes. Do you know what that reminds me of? Do you watch Paul? Have you ever watched Pollyanna?
No.
I'm obsessed with the movie Pollyanna from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
There's this part where, like, the preacher's sitting under a tree. I don't know. That's what that reminds me of.
Okay, got it. I stopped Tinkerbell because I was like, you know what? My mom's birthday was a few weeks ago, and it'd be nice if I gave her birthday gift.
Yeah.
Maybe the same month would be nice.
Maybe. I mean, it's optional.
Exactly.
No.
But she's getting ready to go.
Definitely finish her birthday present.
Sleeping in definitely. It's really cool. It's really cool. Go check it out. Definitely.
Yeah.
And whoopsie, I think I need more wax because I'm dropping my drills. So, oh my gosh.
I'm currently working on my daughter's that I got her for her birthday because she wanted her room redone in wool.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to be set for that for her birthday?
Well, no. I bought the kits. I'm working on them.
Oh, you're still working on it. Okay, got it.
I mean, Lord. She tells me this 2 weeks before her birthday. I'm like,
But
really?
Mom? But of course. And,
Right.
Yeah. The latest news, some of you guys, I told a couple of you guys yesterday, I ran into problems getting my license. I'm trying to get my license renewed. And my license expired like right before COVID occurred. So it expired, but in Hawaii, you got 1 year after that to renew before you have to retake tests. Well, I went to reschedule and it took 4 months until they could get me into their first available appointment. So I've been trying to do all this. And now all of a sudden I'm being told, oh, well, it's been over a year since it expired. So your driver's license, everything from scratch, driving test, everything. And I'm like, wait, I made this appointment way before it expired. It's not my fault it took this long for you guys to get to me. So I'm hearing a rumor there might be, if I sneak in, even though you're not supposed to be seen without an appointment, they may see me without an appointment on Monday. So I'm cross your fingers on that because I really would like to have my driver's license back because I want to be able to fly places.
You should be able to fight that.
I'm trying. I did call the mayor's office because I'm a bitch and I tend to do that.
That's why you might be able to go in on Monday.
No, actually, my mom went in today to get hers renewed and all the different location. And they went in, they're like, what? That doesn't make any sense and everything. And they said, okay, you know what? Have her show up at this other place Monday morning first thing. But we're not sure if they mean show up and they'll do the test maybe, or show up and they'll just give me my driver's license renewal. So I'm going to play it by ear. Whatever happens is meant to happen. And if nothing happens, then Loco the bitch comes back and God help him. City
I
County.
can't even picture that.
And
I know.
Why?
Loco the bitch. What is that? I don't understand.
You're
Cannot compute.
Oh my God. Oh, trust me. Ask my mom. I can be bitchy. I can be bitchy. I'll be honest. Usually you have to either know me or not know me at all and just push me way too far. And then
I was going to say, Loco, you kind of sound like the way I am. Like, I'm mostly nice, like 75% of the time. But once you push me to that point.
Yep, Amber, you got it.
It reminds me, oh my God, what kids movie is that where the guy's like, the character's like head like lights on fire when he gets angry? Isn't it that one about emotions?
Fires.
Oh, no, are you talking about the Pixar movie?
Yes.
Inside Out.
It's called Inside Out, yeah.
Oh,
we just
okay,
watched that
Inside
today.
I love that show.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh,
yeah, I feel like I'm like nice all the time, and then when someone like sets me off, then that's what happens.
Like when you have broccoli on pizza?
Broccoli on pizza? Who does that?
All right. Yeah.
Broccoli
They
on
teleport. Anyway, it's an Inside Out reference.
Oh,
San Francisco, you ruined
GIF all the
pizza.
time.
First California, or first Hawaiians, and now you.
Don't get me going on pineapple on pizza. I'm sorry. Not even from Hawaii. No. And also,
That girl, Mortal Kombat is amazing.
oh my God.
My brother
Oh, you're going to
called
go
it
drive
out.
it to see it. I gotta go see it.
Spinach
Where's
on pizza is good. I agree.
It's on HBO Max.
Yes, I got it. Okay, perfect. I can watch it then.
I brought pineapple to the crawfish boil, and everybody looked at me sideways and then went,
Oh my God.
I would have brought the butter.
good. I was like, I know. I'm just saying. I don't want it on pizza, though.
I don't know. Anytime I think about food and things I would never eat, my sister-in-law has had balut before, and yeah,
Ew, really?
She was
That's
drunk.
great.
What is that?
Oh boy, balut is. Were you asking what it is, Louisiana girl?
She
Yes,
was.
ma'am.
Okay, balut is a Filipino dish.
Yep.
Okay, that is not very often. Well, no, it can be very often. It depends on where you're, but in the Philippines, definitely. It's an egg where the chicken has almost grown to full size. And they boil the egg, and then you eat what's inside.
No.
That's gross.
Yeah, my sister-in-law
Not
did
so
it.
great.
Was massively drunk, according. I got pictures. Oh my gosh, some of you guys, if I ever run into you guys or can get it from my brother, I'll have to share you guys the video. There's video of her doing this, and I'm just like, no.
That makes me bad.
No, that just makes me gag.
And see, that's the thing. Different cultures, things become the norm for them.
But you know what I do eat that I love? But okay, Papa says I'm a very picky eater. I do love gator, but I don't like gator like sausage or gator brats. I like fried gator. And Jeff had Jeff had mentioned something about textures, and that's huge for me. Smells, textures, I'm not going to eat it. I don't eat eggs unless they're in cake. I'm not eating a bunch of different stuff, but I love snails. I love snails.
Depending on they're not as bad as I thought they would be.
They're so good if they're cooked right. Yeah.
Escargot is not a bad thing.
No, it's
gator,
delicious.
Gator for me has kind of taken on a different contact since I married my husband. We gator hunt every year.
Oh, very cool.
Like full blown gator hunt. We have 90-ish tags every year. We've had full blown gators, 10-foot gators come back to life.
Oh wow.
In the
Oh
boat.
my God, no.
Nope.
I do not need them coming back to life on me. No.
Oh, it's crazy. They have a teeny tiny pea-sized brain.
Wow.
And we don't do what swamp people do. I don't know if any of y'all have seen that.
I don't know if any of you are swamp people.
But that was the whole A&E thing for a hot minute. That my father-in-law got approached.
Oh, really?
To do before Troy Landry did. And Troy Landry is a great guy. He's awesome. But, like, we run and go. We blow and go. We manage.
You blow and go.
Yeah. It is.
Where's Cherry Cake?
Verified. Okay.
Where's Cherry Cake? Sorry.
I know. Where's Cherry Cake when I need her right now?
Yeah.
Louisiana girl. Ninja wanted me to tell you how cool that is.
Yes, because she can't see Chad, especially. Louisiana girl, Sleeping Ninja, thinks that is so cool.
Yeah.
She loves it.
But I mean, like, we pull in 14-foot gators on the regular. Like,
wow.
Nice.
Wow.
But it's calm.
Right.
And it's collected and it's cool. It's not what you see on that nonsense.
Right.
Yeah.
Jeff B is behaving.
Jeff B has no comment on your
He's
comment.
behaving himself right now. Yes, he's being a good guy.
Is that because you're at work, Jeff B?
Yes.
Okay. You can still comment in the chat.
Couple weeks and then he's going to be with us for a couple weeks straight. But right now he is cheating while at work with us.
Okay. Can I, because I can't see chat, I can't do both. I'm on my phone.
Yeah. What's up?
Jeff B, I saw that you're getting ready for a pretty major surgical thing. I just want to let you know my heart's with you.
Oh, you're home.
My heart's with you.
Oh, good. Yes.
Yeah.
Jeff B.
Yeah,
Jeff B. Tell your wife that blow and go fixes all surgical injuries.
Yeah. It helps in a speedy recovery.
I facilitated that shit.
It's okay. It'll live on it'll live on in infamy for a few weeks. We get a lot of use out of that one.
Yes. No, we love you.
No idea what you guys are talking about.
Sandra's like,
no, she's an innocent angel.
What, Amber?
I said Sandra's an innocent angel.
Yeah, she has no idea about blow and goes.
For about 1 minute of every year.
No, but you guys said Jeff B is having a procedure.
Oh,
is he getting snipped?
No, he's having surgery, not down there. But no, he's having shoulder. Is it shoulder surgery? Am I remembering right? I can't remember. I'm sorry.
I think so.
Yeah,
I don't
would
remember.
not suggest blow and go if you were having surgery down there. I think
No.
I think it was shoulder surgery.
I think it was that. We'll see what he says, but I'm pretty sure that's what he said it was.
If it's not prescribed, we'll work on getting you a prescription.
Well,
Photoshop does magical things.
Sorry, Jeff B said if it's not subscribed, she doubts everything. His wife. So I said we'll work on getting him a subscription, a prescription.
Yeah, shoulder surgery.
Where do you
a subscription?
To blow and go.
And a prescription too.
Yeah, my husband would probably like a subscription to that.
I can't concentrate on actually getting this nail not crooked and speak at the same time.
Oh my God. Well, that's why I had to stop for a second. I have a family friend of ours, her dog, they had to take him into the vet 2 days ago, and he's had a lot of fluid in his lungs and stuff like that. I guess he's having a lobectomy. Yeah, on Monday, where they're going to remove part of his lung, his right lung. So I was replying to that. Yeah, poor puppy. But that dog's helped her and her husband tremendously. So we all know how that works.
Oh yeah.
And and well, she had COVID, and he helped her so much through COVID. And her husband has asthma, and I guess. Okay, her husband has asthma, and while he's sleeping at night, sometimes his oxygen levels will drop. And the dog actually realizes what's never been trained for it, but realizes what's going on and will actually jump up and get her attention so that they could get him on a nebulizer. So they're this poor dog who's always taking care of their breathing stuff is now having breathing issues of his own. So I'm like, no, he will be in my prayers all the way through my day. Yeah.
My best friend is a type 1 diabetic. She's 40, my same age. She's 45. And she has a cat. We always think about these animals being able to, and I've always equated it with a dog.
Right.
Yes.
Oh no, cats are really, cats are intuitive. They're a lot more, we don't give them credit quite as much.
But anytime she has a low blood sugar in the middle of the night, like she wakes up to that sandpaper tongue.
Oh wow.
It's amazing.
That is it. Oh shit, I'm dropping things. And it's amazing how dogs, well, we've all seen. I bet you anything right now. Miss Sandra, has your dog left your side the last couple days?
Not really.
Not really, yeah. They just sit right. Well, they sit, as mine disappeared. Mine's too scared.
No. Animals, no.
Yep,
they do.
They truly do. That's for sure. That's the reason why they do pet therapy in nursing homes and hospitals. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised, Amber, if you've heard stories as a nurse of what's happened when an animal gets brought in and all. It's just, it's truly amazing.
Oh, absolutely.
My little mixed breed mutt is going through this certification.
Oh, okay. Cool.
To be able to go in to be a support animal.
Right. Yeah, that's one thing. I'm right now with the puppies. I'm actually training them from the get-go. I'm already playing with their feet, and doing stuff. I'm like, earlier the better. I'm going to get them used to all the things that need to happen if they're going to do pet therapy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So now the other two may never be pet therapy, but Wrigley will definitely do pet therapy. So
they're so stinking cute.
They're so cute.
I'm like,
Jet was like telling his dad we went to bed. He's like, my friend Lokama has these puppies. They're so cute. We should get one.
I know. When he said that, I was like, well, how am I going to break it to him that this is going to be a little problem for him?
No.
I mean, you can make a trip.
My husband would never in a million years let any dog ever come back here.
Make the trip.
Oh my God! 1 second. Let me put them in here. Now you go back to sleep. You are
What's going on? I got all this tangleness.
Well, I will say, like, my husband and I have been married for 10 years. I've known all of them for 12. And my sister-in-law just lost her golden yesterday.
Oh, yeah, they are like the best.
Golden retrievers are the best.
Wait, what?
Golden retrievers?
They're amazing.
The best dog ever.
Yeah, they are
the best. It was my sister-in-law's dog, Marley Ray. And, like, we have pictures of him for almost a decade with all of the kids. And Lord, like, it was, I don't want to say out of the blue, because it was almost like he had dementia.
Okay, got it.
Like, he would bark. He was deaf. We knew that.
Yeah.
Right.
He would bark at random stuff all the time. But the way he died was just awful.
I know it's always scary when you start thinking about as they pass away and what could happen and stuff like that. It's just
I
think we humanize a lot of that death process on some level.
Totally.
Because these are our best friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
These become like the people where I sat there and I was working late nights, making $12 an hour after making a ton of money. And guess who was up waiting for me?
Yep, that's it. Exactly.
Guess who sat there waiting for me to sit on my toes and sit with me? It wouldn't matter, even though he woke up. He'd come to my feet and he'd sit there. He'd sit on my feet. My husband's obviously way asleep, I hear, with our kid, thinking like, knowing I gotta be up like in 3 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
And this little dog that I was blessed to inherit shows up on my feet, and he sits on my feet every night. And he would sit on my feet until I picked him up and put him in bed with me. And, that's what I would do. That was our routine. And he was dying he was a Welsh Corgi. They don't live long because of how they're bred. So they live, even though they're kind of like a medium dog, they can live long, but they don't.
8 to 10 years is an average.
Yeah, he lived for 11.
Wow.
And he was my grandma's dog. I'm named after my grandma, and I was honored to take on the part of it when the time came.
Yeah.
And he stayed with us another 4 years.
Wow. Yeah, I was going to say, when we had Wrigley, we actually had Wrigley. He started off with CHF, and then they gave him medicine for the CHF, which I think killed his kidneys. They gave him an overdose, to be honest, and just never told us because what happened, would not have been normal route. So, but we ended up bringing him home on hospice. I had never seen a hospice program for dogs, but it was really awesome. But yeah, it's the biggest. When I dropped Duchess,
that's the thing.
Last night, huh?
That's a thing.
Yep, there is hospice and palliative care for pets. It is a thing. Yeah, it is a thing, and yeah, they actually, in fact, what was funny is when they sent me, because I worked for a hospice and have for years. So I've helped with putting together policies and procedures and their manuals and stuff like that. And Duchess was the name of your first dog? Duchess has been the name of 3 of our Malteses. because we're very, very creative. And that was the most creative name in the world we had for a girl, I think. So, yeah.
Great.
Actually, our neighbor named her to begin with.
You've said that before, too, about your creative naming. Wrigley Jr.
Wrigley Jr. Okay, we get really good at all this. I had hamsters, probably 6 different sets of hamsters, all named Gilligan and Ginger. So, yeah, very creative.
I named my fish did anybody else like the Babysitters Club?
Oh, yeah.
My fish were named Claudia and Stacy. That's my fish. That's what I was allowed to have growing up also. My fish.
Your fish. Your fishy.
We had cats, but they were outside cats, so I don't know.
No, you got
it. I didn't exactly form that bond with them.
Oh my God.
I killed a gerbil.
Oh my God. Wait, did you say you killed it?
Yes.
What did you do?
Yeah.
So I was just holding it, trying to feed it a little treat, and it latched onto my pinky. Keep in mind, I was 5'5".
Mm-hmm.
Stinky and Minky.
It latched onto my pinky finger.
Uh-huh.
And wouldn't let go.
Oh,
and in my 5-year-old mind, what do you do when something hurts you?
Sling it across the room?
Pretty much.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm so happy Jeff actually sent a message that he was backstage because I got it made smaller and I just realized I could not see there was a 7th person backstage. So the poor guy would have sat there forever.
No.
But yeah, I flung him against the wall and he died. And I felt so horrible.
Oh my God. You know, I had something when we lived in Europe. We actually had a chicken coop out back and doves and stuff like that. And they would use the doves and the eggs. So my parents actually would go, and the only way they could get rid of them laying so many eggs is my parents would take the eggs and get rid of them. But they didn't want my brother and I to know that the eggs were actually dying. We thought they were baby birds. So we would bring these eggs down the stairs every Saturday. My dad would take my brother and I up to the area and get them. And we'd come walking down, and we had this thing. We'd throw them over this fence and the cement fence. And my dad told us that the moment they landed on the other side, the egg hatched. And the baby birds, that's how they were born. And until the one time my brother's throwing it and aims it right at the wall. Yeah.
Didn't end well? Didn't end well. That's what you're telling us?
No. We didn't have any birds fly away at that point or anything like that.
So my sister had a mouse. So as my sister is a huge, like she's a veterinary tech, and so she was a huge animal lover growing up. So she's the one that changed my parents' mind on pets. Like we just didn't have pets when I was, well, we're far apart. So she had a mouse, right? And this mouse lived on the back porch. And my mom told her that the mouse got out one day, just went to live wherever.
Oh my God, I love
That's not what happened. The mouse did get out of its cage, and she did step on him.
Oh my God.
And she didn't, I know. But she didn't tell my sister this until years and years later. We're at a family dinner, and I don't even know how it got brought up. And somehow that came out of the bag. My sister lost it in the middle of a family dinner. I got tea poured on me for being the one to break the news because I was like, no, Mom, you stepped on that mouse.
Oh my God.
Whoops.
I have a similar story.
Didn't mean to let that cat out of the bag. She
Yeah.
literally poured her tea on me. Took her glass.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Similar, not
I know.
quite that dramatic, but Lord, my first dog was named Scrappy.
Mm-hmm.
He was an outside dog because my parents weren't letting any dog in. Whatever. He got sick. My parents were not paying any vet bills. And my daddy went and did what he did.
Oh yeah.
And I was like 7, 8. And they're like, yeah, some sort of fairy took him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember what story they tried to tell me.
The things we believe at that age.
Oh,
Just
God.
want to know if you're talking to us or not, but you're muted if you're talking to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
I'm like, is she talking to family?
Okay.
Talking to
So
us.
there was once this lamb called lamb chops in our family. Lamb chops used to follow. Hold on one second. Hey, Chet, let your dog out now. Headphones.
does that work for you?
Lamb chops. Lamb chops was not there one night when I came over for dinner.
Oh no. Where did he go?
You will never guess what we had for dinner.
Oh.
Lamb chops.
Mm-mm.
Jiffy. That's
No.
awful.
Okay, that takes the ward right there. Oh my God.
Yeah, you get it.
So this lamb chops, I was literally be like, Papa, we gotta go feed lamb chops. I'd wake up like super early in the morning and be like, oh, lamb chops, he knows who I am. He knows who I am such a special little, no.
No.
Lamb chops on TV.
That reminds me of no, not.
I used to catch chickens. My grandpa would chop the necks off, and I had to catch them. I thought this was normal.
No.
No.
Nope.
It kind of is, though. And
It is
I
kind
mean,
of
in farm life, it is.
in farm
I mean,
life.
if it really came down to it, you want me to be in your survival, like, reality TV. I will catch your chickens, and I will, like, not traumatize initially the trauma. It'll take me 20 years. 20 years from now, I'm gonna be sitting with you guys on the whole, like, old school panel. We're like,
Exactly. Our whole
can you imagine the shit that these kids are going through these days? They're having
Speaking of old
sex
school
with
panels,
anybody they want to have sex with at any moment for anything. I mean, come on. It's crazy.
so,
Crazy.
sorry. So speaking of old school panels, my mom, I had your live on earlier, right? But my my wireless earbuds were dead. So I just had it playing on my phone after I woke up, the end of it. And she was like, I don't understand. What are you listening to? I was like, that's my friend. She's doing a series on this book, and like this is whatever. And she's like, I don't understand. Do people just like to hear themselves talk? And I was like, no, Mom, people are listening to her. I'm like, people listen to them. It's not like we're just talking to ourselves.
Hearing us talk.
It's like this new generation.
All 25 of mine. I got 25.
So I had to explain the whole thing to her. And then when I explained to her, I was like, no, this is about a book, and we've had this series, and we've all been going through it together. And then we have this like separate app where we talk and we have journal like entries. I said, and my other friend has a channel, and she recently did a series on autism and gave resources and her experience, and it's really great. And I said, I have another friend doing this with her channel and all these things. And she was like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah, Mom, like YouTube's not just a bunch of people talking to hear themselves.
Your mom is going to end up on YouTube at this point, girl. You know that.
God, she's like, these are the moments I just feel old because I just didn't understand what was going on.
What's bad is your mom.
Oh my God, you
Years
Mom.
are so older than me.
But that's actually a sweet reaction.
I know it was. And like I said, once I explained it to her, but yeah, I didn't realize that she just literally had no idea what YouTube was even about.
Dude, I just got my best friend, I'm 45.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No.
My best friend and I
No.
just got out of a major fight.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's like, and keep in mind, I haven't seen her in months.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, and we're talking about this major stuff. And I mean, I follow a lot of true crime stuff, right?
Right.
What you're saying, you follow a lot of assholes.
No.
Now, I do have to say, true crime doesn't necessarily mean, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of good ones out there.
It's just, it's like in all areas. We get all areas, you have your problem areas, and no matter where you go, you got problems. And what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about, we were talking about it was a natural progression.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm talking about where we were listening to the verdict come down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very, very blessed that Gladys and Gertrude and that girl.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. That they went and covered it.
They went live.
Yeah.
So we could have our anxiety together.
Right. Exactly.
That's what this is all about. Yeah, exactly.
You
So
had
many
people to be there. That's what I told her. I said, like, it's about community. And when I also told her, I was like, also, Mom, people don't watch cable so much anymore. You know what I mean? So, like, where you have those shows that talk about, like, books, or they talk about growing as a person and all these things.
Right.
We don't get that stuff from cable TV anymore. We get that from YouTube or various other outlets.
Exactly.
Well, what was so messed up, though, because she doesn't do the YouTube thing at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Her refuge, which I respect, is like food TV, whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't disrespect that. But the minute that I brought up any of this and YouTube, she came at me.
That's sad.
25 years worth of friendship.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? And it was a major deal.
Right.
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 Like, why are you, I don't get this.
Right.
And she doesn't get me, which at this point in our lives, which.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I've had those friendships where you just diverge.
Exactly. Things just, I think we've all had something where that starts happening, and exactly.
Like your friends out of nostalgia.
And
or because they feel like family at that point.
I'm going to her niece's housewarming party tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
But the minute that a natural conversation starts, she just comes at me with claws. And I'm just like, really?
Yeah. No, you got it. Well, people, all of us keep changing. All of us keep moving on in different. Unfortunately, sometimes things change in different directions, or some people get stagnant in an area. But yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Girl, a little girl. Well, I don't even know if you're. Nope, you're Wrigley. Okay, I gotta check. I don't know if it's the girl or boy. Yeah. Something we need to make sure.
I don't know if I grabbed.
I'm like, is this?
I think I grabbed Wrigley.
Or is this Wrigley? Okay, Wrigley. Yes.
I keep getting I keep getting muted.
I don't know how you keep getting muted.
Are you? Yeah, you're hitting because I'm actually not. My hand's not even on the keyboard.
She's holding a puppy.
I know it. And also, I thought you were actually muting yourself. And
no.
Weird.
Okay.
Weird.
I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. And that is super, super weird. What are you trying to? Oh, you're your baby girl. Hi, the babies. Hi, babies. You're your baby. You say hi, everyone. Oh, we're gonna play on our foot. You're gonna play on our foot. Yeah. Oh, yes, we go play. Play. You are gonna blep. I have not noticed this till today. He is going to be one of those who sticks his tongue out all the time. Oh, time to yawn. Amber's internet. She's like, it sucks.
Come. We miss you.
And, I'm really excited to be able to start using doing videos and everything of him and the girls. But what you gonna do? You're gonna sit there and suck on my finger. So I am starting to get tired. Not sure how much I've got in me anymore, guys. I'll wrap this up in a few minutes. I definitely. Louisiana girl.
I'm done. I love y'all.
You heading to sleep, girl, before the sun rises.
I mean, it's beyond 1:30 here.
Oh my God. Yeah, totally. I don't know why I'm still getting over being sick. I think that's why 8:30 and my eyes are starting to close already. So,
baby, I dealt with that for almost 3 weeks.
Oh, damn, girl. Yeah, you got it. And I need to. No, I pulled into my housing community and lost reception. Oh, is that when you lost your reception, girl? Okay. Got it. So, yeah, I think I'm going to call it. Well, I probably should wait until Amber. I'm reading Amber's thing and looking at Gulf Coast. I'm like going back and forth. Well, I'll log off. And I'm also be sitting there.
Can I randomly say, Sandra, I'm sorry you're feeling so horrible.
Okay.
You have my number.
Yes.
You have my number. You can call me at any time after 9:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Deal?
Yeah. You got it. And,
You will.
Girl. Love you back, girl. And no, that girl's awesome. I love her to death.
Yeah. I love you, that girl. I can't see the chat.
Mwah. And also, what is that? Okay, yeah. So I think I'm just really, I'm starting to fade out here like crazy. So I think I'm going to go ahead. I was trying to hold off until Gulf Coast Mama comes back. Crystal, can you come? What you talking about, girl? I actually just told them a few minutes ago. I think I'm still not feeling too great. So I think I'm going to log it off for the night, Crystal, hun. But, in the future, I have the link pinned at the top so you can always come on. Don't need permit. Just, okay, come on if you need to. Okay. We're all working today. This worked out really well today. Everyone, it's a large group, but everyone just took time talking and everything like that and listened to each other. So it was really good. But I'm just really, I've about faded out for the night, to be honest. And also, yeah, Jeff, I think that's it. I don't want to, even though it wasn't like a virus or anything, so I don't think this is the type of thing I'd get re-sick. What I don't want to do is actually get sick now. So guys, I really know. Thank you guys all for coming tonight. This is fun. And we'll be back next Friday. We will be back. So give everyone a kiss goodnight.
Oh, he makes his tongue out.
Give everyone kisses as he falls backwards. Awesome. Okay, so I will see y'all later next week. I should have the house to myself so I can just have fun the whole night. Yes, there you go. So Jeff, thank you for joining on, Jeff. Even though we didn't get you to talk too much, I'm happy you joined in. And then we had Jet's mom. Who else? Gulf Coast Mama came on. Sandra came on. Poor Amber's had nothing but trouble with her internet tonight. And Louisiana Girl. What are you about? And Sandra. Let's see. Who else came up? Rosaline. You can never forget Miss Rosaline for coming up. And also.
Never.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and I will see y'all out there on YouTube World and talk to you guys over the next couple days and maybe get a video up here or there about the pups. Love you all. Mwah. Aloha. Aloha. And talk to you guys later. Okay, bye. Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.